Hello. Hello. Not somebody read me in the chat, child. Not you read me in the chat. Not you read me in the chat. Lord, folks always want to make a grand entrance with they late asses. Okay, Char J. Thank you for being a member. You know, since you're a member, you can call me out. If you wasn't a member, I might have to read you, but since you a member, I'll let you have it. But I had said 10-ish. I said 10-ish. Okay. And I think I'm on time. Okay. It's 10-ish. It's 10:10. In black people time, when you say 10-ish, if you come before 10:15, you on time. I know if you early, you late, and if you on what is it? If you early, you on time. If you on time, you late. I know, I get it, but if you here before 10:15, you are on time. I am on time. What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in, squad. Hey y'all, I done missed y'all so much. It's been days. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. You guys look so wonderful in the chat, honey. Y'all look amazing. Um Please ignore my AI thumbnail. I've been playing around with the AI again. Okay, that's all I do is sit around my soft life, and I just be playing. I be playing with the AI. I even made me a baby video today. I know y'all be like, Michelle and these damn babies. What is wrong with you? I guess because I don't have no babies, I'ma be one. Okay. Since I don't have no babies, and all my friends' babies, and my god babies and all, they halfway grown. I'm just gonna make me a baby. Okay. How about that? How about that? Hold on. Look at this baby I made. Look at this baby. She's so cute. Look at this baby I made just a minute ago. Hold on. With my outfit. Where's my there go my StreamYard right there. I'm not even in StreamYard. How am I not in StreamYard? Hey, what y'all say? You said you see Jezebel. Jezebel came to work. Oh, it must be a full moon outside if Jezebel came to work. Child, I don't know what's going on with that. Shoot, Jezebel don't never come to work. You love the baby videos? I love the baby videos too. I'm gonna start making me some more. You said what? You said I thought that Michelle. You said you thought it was Michelle from the Georgia Lottery days? Child. Michelle from the Georgia Lottery days was not a baby. Michelle from Georgia Lottery days was hell. Look at me in my bedroom. Look at me. Y'all can't tell me. Look at my little dress. Don't we look like twins? We is twins. I don't even know how to put it next to me. Okay, there we go. We is twins. Okay, we is twins. It forgot I didn't have my jewelry on yet. I didn't have my jewelry on, but we 20. Okay, we's 20. I was gonna animate it, but I didn't have time. But yeah, we was in that look, and it's crazy because that's what my bedroom looked like for real. That's what my bedroom looked like for real. If I showed y'all the reference photo, I don't be liking y'all see my bedroom, but y'all done seen it now. Shoot. If I showed y'all the reference photo, y'all be like, Chat GPT be on one, honey. They be copying everything. Here it is right here. I was in the mirror. Let me put it up here, chat. And I'm just talking to get y'all in here, child. I just want to show y'all my little Chat GPT stuff. And it had made something for me the other day, and it put the Notorious B.I.G. in it. And I was like, what, why you put that in here? And it told me that that was because it knew I liked Notorious B.I.G. I'm like, oh y'all, Chat GPT is a mess, honey. Because it knew my dog's name was Biggie. And then it told me when I told it my dog's name was Biggie. It said in January 2nd, something, 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 you did a picture and Biggie was in it. I was like, y'all need to get out my business because this is dangerous. This the reference photo right here. Look at Biggie. It looked just the same, don't it? It got my room, it got the chairs in the background, it got Biggie, it got everything, child. It had my little bare feet. It had everything. Hey, Sierra Content, welcome back, friend. You be telling on y'all when y'all quit me and come back, but y'all shout out to Sierra Content. Anyway, like this video as y'all get in here. We got a lot to talk about. I know a lot of y'all been asking me about Simon. What about this Simon interview, child? I dropped the interview. Apparently, y'all like the interview. The people is mad at me about the interview. A lot of blogs have picked up the interview. Okay. Some blogs ain't giving me credit for the interview, but it's still my interview. Okay. It is what it is. Some blogs are mad at me for the interview, and it's like, why is she talking to him? Why? And if I don't talk to him, who will? Okay. If it wasn't me, it'll be somebody else. It would have been, I ain't gonna name no names, but it would have been another, blogger that loves Real Housewives or loves Atlanta tea or that's messy or that like gossip. It would have been somebody else. So if not me, who? If not me, who? And so the people really be in their feelings. Did somebody like the interviewer? It wasn't good. The interviewer did too much. The interviewer should have asked this. The interviewer should have asked that. Well, you haven't seen the entire interview, ma'am, sirs. Okay, sirs, ma'ams. Okay. And then it's people all up under there calling me all kind of names and stuff. And it's like, damn. Talk about I hate Porsha. I'm like, how I hate Porsha? And I was sitting here sipping on Porsha's tequila. Okay. I do not hate Porsha. In fact, I love Porsha. And I'm gonna start talking real nice about Porsha because she sent me a gift. Because that's how Candy and them be doing. Because Candy be sending y'all, devil eggs from the OLG game that's closed and sending y'all unopened cans of Coca-Cola. And then people be talking nice about Candy. And I guess now Porsha has decided she's gonna start sending gifts to people and inviting them to her parties and stuff and giving them peach please margaritas. And everybody need to talk nice about Porsha. So I'm gonna talk nice about Porsha. As long as I'm drunk on that tequila. Okay, as long as I am drunk on the tequila. Please please don't be cursing in the chat, y'all. Don't be cursing in the chat. No, don't do that. You said you want some more other interview. Yes, child, it's a lot more. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. The only reason I haven't dropped because I promised to drop the full unedited version on Patreon. And don't worry, I'm still gonna do it. But the only reason I haven't done that is because I know there are bloggers, and I'm not even mad at them. I know there are bloggers in my Patreon as well, and I don't want to drop the tea before I drop the tea. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they'll take it off of Patreon. Then once it's out, whatever. But yeah, and so I'm getting the video edited because I love the way it was edited. Shout out to Bingeworthy. I don't know if he had wanted y'all to know. But since y'all know, shout out to Bingeworthy for editing the video, making it like a documentary style interview. And since we were on StreamYard, but since it was like a Zoom kind of meeting or whatever, I wanted it to be, I really wanted it to be face to face. Okay, but I wasn't about to fly to Dubai when the conflicts over there in Iran, all that stuff. I just wasn't. It's just me. Okay, y'all can be mad at me all y'all want. I was offered to, I didn't. So I did it on StreamYard. And because I did it on StreamYard, I didn't want to just drop it and it just be me and him sitting on StreamYard like we be doing all the time. And so I just wanted to make it a little bit special, like add some stuff, add some references to some of the stuff he was talking about. And yeah, it came out pretty good. And the teaser, the cliffhanger, honey. The cliffhanger. Ooh, the cliffhanger is cliffing. Okay. I don't even know. If y'all didn't make it to the end of that video, you better go watch it again and watch the end. Maybe I'll show y'all the end right now. Because some people was mad watching. They were like, I ain't gonna watch it. Cause he's sending his road. I ain't gonna watch it. Well, you missed out on a doozy. Honey, hold on. We gonna go to here real quick. Okay, let me go to my YouTube page. I'm promoting myself. Okay. I don't have to do copyright disclaimer because it's my shit. Okay, it's my original content. Oh, the ATL and live thumbnail is killing me, honey. I look like I'm going to work at the lottery. Y'all, somebody did say that. It looked like I got a whole 3-piece suit. That is funny. Got a little suit on. Anyway, I just saw it pop up. Hold on. Look. Like this video. Look, that thumbnail had popped up right there with that suit on. I'm like, who is that? Who is that? Okay. But anyway, let me go over here to the Simon Says video. Okay. Let's go to
a couple of times.
This video. I even got like time stamps for y'all. I did everything in here for y'all so y'all can find the tea easily. Okay. So let me go to the end so I can show y'all what's coming next. Okay. Hold on. Here you go.
in each contract is that there is
Can y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear it. I forgot to check the sound because I can't hear it. Where's the speaker? Hold on, audio. Oh, I got it on the wrong speaker. There you go, right there. Okay, now I can hear it. Okay. Y'all can hear it. Okay, okay, okay.
equity. Both parties have something to gain.
3, 2, 1,
What did I gain?
Simon, that's a lot of money. We sitting here looking at you like you were leading with your money.
The problem is that people want to judge something they don't know. I can afford to take care of my wife. I can afford to take care of my girlfriend. What's the problem with that? But if you want me to be quiet, I don't have that personality.
What do you feel is the biggest lie that the public believes?
There are a lot of very lazy YouTubers out here that want to collect checks without doing the work.
Let me see if y'all saying y'all can hear. Okay. Well, if y'all can hear, I couldn't hear. And I don't know why I couldn't hear. I should have been able to hear, but I didn't hear. Okay. You said it was interesting. You just didn't believe him. Okay. You said it ain't tricking if you got it. Okay. Then the people mad at him for saying he a public figure. Why that man can't be a public figure? Y'all know who he is. Don't y'all know who he is? Mm-hmm. Anyway, like this video. Okay, we got Facebook in the building. We have Twitch in the building. If you are not following me on Twitch, you better twitch.com. I am ATLN. You said play the video. I played it. I just want to make sure people can hear it. Yeah. The way StreamYard is acting up right now. Hold on. Let me test the speakers. Okay, okay, okay. There you go right now. Okay, so let me do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Let me stop it. Share screen. Oh no, not. Okay, let me go over here. Okay, 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 okay. Stop screen, share screen, share screen. Simon Guobadia. There you go right there. Okay, okay, okay. Let me go right here.
In each contract is that there
Now I
is
can hear it.
equity. Both parties have something to gain.
3, 2, 1,
What did I gain?
Simon, that's a lot of money. We sitting here looking at you like you were leading with your money.
The problem is that people want to judge something they don't know. I can afford to take care of my wife. I can afford to take care of my girlfriend. What's the problem with that? But if you want me to be quiet, I don't have that personality.
What do you feel is the biggest lie that the public believes?
There are a lot of very lazy YouTubers out here that want to collect checks without doing the work.
So yeah, honey, it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming, it's coming. Yeah, he did not bash Porsche at all. I didn't bash Porsche at all. And that's why I don't understand. It was so many people up under some of the Instagram pages talking about she hate Porsche. She all she do is talk about Porsche. And I'm like, what is y'all talking about? I don't be talking about Porsche. Okay. And speaking of Porsche, Simon spilled some tea on what was their first date, and I played it before, but I'll play it again because apparently it's relevant. And the crazy thing is I recorded this. We did this interview probably a little over a week ago, probably a week and 3 days, something like that. And so I hadn't seen the reunion. I didn't know they was talking about, Shamea, whatever. And I asked him that question, and now, it's just exploding, and I live for it. But hold on, here it is right here on Instagram. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. The Neighborhood Talk has been very supportive. Okay. So here they are right here. It says Simon Guobadia says he thinks Shamea might have encouraged Porsha to DM him at the start of their relationship, reveals their first date was a double date with Shamea and her husband.
As she was with Shamea at the St. Regis.
Okay, I got a question. If you can't make another line.
I don't know how they recorded it. It's got some glitching over it. I guess I should have just played it from the video, but we here now.
What was going to be? Well, I like to keep it white, so I'll probably be, I don't know, a stalker.
And I don't know what conversation they had. If Shamea was the one who suggested she DM me or she did it on her own, I'm not sure what happened. But the first date we ever sat down and ate in a private room, Shamea and her husband were there.
Ciao.
So it was, and I think I don't know if we ever released any pictures on that particular first date. I think it was somewhere around April 17th or thereabout. And we took a picture, we memorialized it, we took a picture, we took videos. And so Shamea and Gerald were present at our first date.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that, thanks for clearing that up.
So some of the bad decisions.
So Shamea and Gerald were there, and he said, he make a lot of bad decisions when he's on that tequila. Okay. And it's interesting that Porsha sent me some tequila. Okay. I was like, oh, Porsha, we make bad decisions when we on that tequila. I don't know. Was that shade, Porsha? Anyway, speaking of that, I wanted to do a little flashback. It's Friday. And yes, I'm beating around the tea. It's Friday. You ain't got nothing to do. We just talking shit. I'm gonna talk about some other things as well. But when Simon said he had originally encountered Porsha, see, Simon was real tricky with them words, because I told you Simon and Porsha knew each other before that fist bump. But if he say they didn't, then he just say they didn't. But I've heard otherwise. Okay, but before the fist bump, Simon admitted that he had encountered Porsha in 2014 when the Real Housewives of Atlanta filmed at a restaurant. And if you know anything about the Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2014, it was on and popping, honey. Phaedra was there, Candy was there, Shamea was there, everybody was there. Todd was there. Todd was arguing with Phaedra about the workout tape, and Phaedra said she had paid Todd, and Todd said she still owed him some money. It was a mess, and they all came to Candy's event at the Bottle Bar, which was Simon's restaurant. And look, I'm gonna play a little clip, because that's what we do while we in here. That's what we do. Okay, I'm play a little clip. It's Flashback Friday. Look at Todd. Todd had the Beijing beard and everything. Now he gray. Okay, Todd had the Beijing beard. They was at the Bottle Bar. Okay, and so when they was at the Bottle Bar, y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. And I know I didn't do my intro. Hush, I'm gonna do it in a minute. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. I think what season is this? Somebody put in the chat. Is this season 5? I think it's like season 5 or 4. Yeah, it was earlier seasons, but it was when Phaedra and Candy was really into it. Now listen to what happened when they went outside.
It caught me off guard. I was like, oh, okay.
Hold on.
What kind of problem does he have? I don't know.
Okay, so there go Phaedra. There go Shamea. That's when Shamea was a friend. And there go Porsha. And they came outside to talk about Todd, and Todd being mad about Phaedra owing him like $300 or something.
Because he got all the money. I ain't even got a product, child. But okay. You didn't even put it out. I did not. He made a coin off of it, but he made 30.
And then you got N3on lurking in the background. This when everybody found out N3on was gay. Okay, that's when they found out.
1,000 coins. Are you sure that he got paid? Like, that? I read the checks. Oh. And they cashed. I did pay your husband $25.
So Phaedra wrote the check, but look, it was when it got messy, when N3on was ear hustling and came over there.
It's hot. Well, no, we're cool. At the end of the day, I think if you didn't put out the product and he got paid for production, I think that should be it. Then you might want to email those instead of meet with him, honey, because I don't know. People these days and their money. I don't need him acting up on you nowhere.
Girl, didn't know what the hell was going on.
Gossip? What kind of gossip?
Y'all be gossiping and No, but they was going in about my people. I heard some.
So this is that Time Bottle Bar. Okay, Stevens is right across the street where people be smoking hookahs and eat lamb and stuff. And Time Bottle Bar is right there. That used to be Ludacris's restaurant.
Wait, tell us what you heard.
Well, you know about friendship being broken by money, but I think it was a lot more than that broke a friendship. But I'm not getting into your stuff, but I just heard it walking by like, well, damn, really?
Well, it looks like you're getting into it. Don Juan is totally sticking his nose in business that he doesn't even belong in. I wish I had a bucket of water for his thirsty ass.
Everybody was skinny back then, okay? And then Don Juan was yelling at Porsha as she was walking off. Look at it.
We just got other things to do. I gotta get home.
No, and I
And
want
look, he was trying to get Shamea on his side. This is what I found interesting. It's interesting when you look at old videos and you be trying to like nitpick and see. It was like, was Shamea a part of the Candy Coated clique back then? Because Dunn was trying to get Shamea to co-sign.
You're not entertaining anybody. I'm hot and tired about
Shamea,
it.
am I tripping?
We just got other things to do. I gotta get home.
No, and I want you to get home, and I get that, like, but
Shamea, am I tripping? Yes, Dunn, you're tripping. Shamea should have said, yes, Dunn, you're tripping. Why are you in women's business, Dunn One? Why you all up in Porsha face screaming and yelling?
You get what I was saying, Phaedra, obviously, because you didn't say nothing.
All right, so let's go. Bye, Don Juan. Get some water and get some rest.
Well, I hope you do too, and go get the man that left.
I will, honey.
Go get the man that left you. That's all I'm saying. Go get him.
You're mad at me?
Go get him.
Oh my God.
He was being a whole messy queen. He was being a messy queen. Go get the man that left you. They wouldn't even talk about men. What? Why he had to throw that? Go get the man who left you.
Don Juan, oh my God, go home and just change your tampon. Don Juan's pink panties are in a bunch tonight.
Yeah, I was not going to entertain that, child. I don't owe Don Juan.
So look, it was Porsha and Phaedra walking down the street. I don't know where Shamea went. Shamea might have went back inside to get some more drinks.
An explanation or even a response. Because I don't fraternize with my friends' workers. Dust in the wind, child.
Okay, I don't fraternize with my friends' workers either. Okay, I always heard that a boss talk to a boss, honey. Listen, I'm not going to talk to your secretary. I'm not going to talk to your assistant. I'm not going to talk to your play sister. I'm not going to talk to your publicist. A boss talk to a boss. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. As y'all get in here, shout out to Facebook in the building. Shout out to Twitch in the building. I am ATLian Twitch on Twitch if you want to subscribe over there. Shout out to Twitter in the building. X is in the building. I am ATLian on the X. Okay. And shout out to all of my YouTubers and my YouTube subscribers and my YouTube members who are green in the chat. Okay. And before we get started, because y'all asked for it, we'll get started after this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLian.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger. You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, then she is gay.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess. The blog goddess. The blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess. The blog goddess. The blog goddess. Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like, for real.
The blog goddess. 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like, for real.
Shaggy is in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them
bitch.
hoes. Listen, I'm it's Friday. Yeah, I know somebody was like, the live just started. Actually, it started 20 minutes ago, but I had forgot to play the intro. So I played the intro simply because I like the music and it hyped me up and I be dancing. I be saying the blog goddess, hey, the blog goddess, Michelle is here. So I'll be back here dancing. So I have to hype myself up. Hype me up. So anyway, shout out to the squad. Okay, we done got through one whole topic before y'all got here. Okay. look, the middle child, we just getting started, honey. We are just getting started. Now, have y'all heard about the T app? Have y'all heard about the T app? I'm like, who started this T app thing when I'm the T? Okay, I am the T. I don't need no app to give y'all the T. But anyway, there's this app called the T app that's been like really going viral. Okay, and apparently, if you wasn't around back in the day, what year was it? Back in the day, Don't Date 'Em Girl was out. I don't know if y'all knew about Don't Date 'Em Girl.com. Listen, you know how a lot of people learn HTML on like MySpace and stuff. I learned HTML on Don't Date 'Em Girl. I was putting my ex's mug shots up there, a link to his criminal record. I learned HTML on Don't Date 'Em Girl, honey. And then I had everybody in Atlanta talk about that man. Oh, it was a mess. Oh, I was so messy. Oh, I hate it. I'm so sorry to you. But anyway, it was bad. It was real bad. But yeah, so Don't Date 'Em Girl used to be an app that people would come and anonymously put people's names and their picture. Well, women mostly would put men's names up and say what their experience were with them. If it was like a bad dating experience, if he was a druggie, if he had stole from her, if he was a beater, like anything would be on there. Like people, and this some people would make up stories, and some people would be true. You wouldn't know because it was all anonymous. But the man's picture would be up there, so everybody in Atlanta would be on Don't Date 'Em Girl, be scrolling and see people pictures that they knew, and then be sending it to everybody. It was amazing. But now they started this new app called the T app. Child, it's a mess. Listen, it's a new time, it's a new age. You can't be doing that what you used to do back then, okay? Because even before the Don't Date 'Em Girl app, if you want to get real ancient, back in the day, people used to have things called slam books. And what a slam book was, you would write people's names on every page. It used to be them, you remember them black and white composition books? Oh, I'm so old. Remember them black and white composition books? And they had all the pages, the notebook papers in it. You would like write somebody's name like Michelle Brown, Warnett Hutchins, Leah Aries on a different page, and you would like send it around the class, and people in the class will write what they thought about the person, and it'd be anonymous, but you would know people handwriting. You'd be like, oh, Daryl wrote that about me or whatever. But yeah, and so it was, it was interesting. So now there's a T app that is similar to all of that. Okay. And the T app, people have been talking about it on TikTok and everything. I first saw it on Sandra Rose. Now the crazy thing is, the men was mad. The blogosphere, the manosphere, they was mad about the damn T app, because they said that the women was putting them on blast. They said that Kevin Samuels is deceased, and they are mad because the women should not be putting us on blast, because we need to talk about them instead. Okay. And so now, because it was gaining popularity, somebody that hacked the damn T app and put everybody's name and their picture and stuff out there. And so the difference between the T app and Don't Date 'Em Girl, like Don't Date 'Em Girl, only thing you had to do was just go on the app, log in, put your stuff in there, whatever. You didn't even have to be a real person. The T app, it forces you have to take a selfie. You have to submit your driver's license. You have to prove you are a real person. Now, they don't put all of that on the app, but you just have to prove to them, because if there are any type of legalities, if Jake or whoever this person is decides to file a lawsuit against the T app would be like, oh, it's not my responsibility because Mary Sue, and here go her ID, she is the person who wrote it. So they kind of absolve themselves of what happened to Don't Date 'Em Girl. And for those of you who don't know about what happened to Don't Date 'Em Girl, this attorney sued the crap out of them and won, and that's why the website had to be taken down, and it had to be scrubbed and all that, because a woman and several women actually put his name on the website and was spilling his tea. Okay, and he sued and won because the website didn't know who the people was who did it. Okay, but on this particular website, here it is right here. It's been hacked, child. It's only been out, I don't know, a month or 2 or 3. And it said, look, the driver's licenses leaked today from the T app have been uploaded to a searchable map. And look at the people on the map. This may be the weakest P2 link I've ever seen. Look at that. They got all these people all over the United States. It wasn't nobody in Mexico, but they was all in the United States. That is messy. It said the hackers downloaded all the data from the app, including face photos, driver's licenses, phone numbers, and addresses. The T app registered over 1.6 million users since going viral on social media. And here is when it first came out. They said, who thought this was a good idea for real? The T app is going to get somebody hurt. Here it is right here. Use it. Okay, look, people were just scrolling. Look at all them people on there. Look at all them people on there, and you can click in it and stuff. Child, look at that. They got people's Instagrams on there. Look at that. Oh, I bet it was a whole bunch of tea on there. Okay. Right? The people was mad. This all on the TikTok. And so the T app users was asked to provide their IDs and face photos to verify their identity. The app ensured users that their photos and IDs would be deleted after the verification process. The T app offered a safe platform for women to exchange information about cheaters and other scoundrels in their city. Okay, let's see what these people are saying. Hold on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So there's this app that is creating a commotion on TikTok, and it's got a lot of people talking. They're saying it's called the T app. Take a look.
Don't say I never put y'all on to nothing, okay? They got this new app floating around, and it's only for women that you can go search up and you can go see. You can do a picture search up. You can do a name, a phone number search up.
Well, child, listen. I spilled the tea over on my list. Last night I was live on Patreon, right? So I had downloaded the app and I was gonna do it, because I don't care. Who cares if they know my name? I'm a blogger. I was gonna use my real name and everything, but I had chosen another name. And so everybody on Patreon was like, don't do it. Because when it got to the point where it said selfie and your driver's license, they were like, don't do it. And I was like, okay, I ain't gonna do it. And so I didn't do it because I had been drinking tequila. Like Simon, you make bad judgments when you drink a tequila. And I was drinking Porsha's tequila that she had sent me, and I had made me a peach please margarita. And so I didn't do it. And it's crazy because all this morning it kept popping up. You still have the process, like, please complete the process, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I ain't gonna do that. The people told me not to do it. I'm so glad I didn't do it. And so I deleted the app simply because it kept popping up, and it was being intrusive. Like, hey, we see you online. Come over here and upload your damn ID. And I'm like, let me go ahead and delete it. So I deleted it. And as soon as I deleted the app, I saw that post from Sandra Rose that said it had been hacked and all the people's stuff was out. Now, here's the tea. Over on my Patreon, like, they done deleted it from Reddit and a couple of other places, but if you go on Twitter, you probably can find it. But the people had exposed the data sheet of all the faces of the selfies, child. All the selfies of these women. It was so messy. I put it on my Patreon because I was like, y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble. But yeah, it was so messy. So if you're on my Patreon, you'll see it. This ain't no pitch to Patreon. I just didn't want to put them people out publicly. Like, they already out publicly, but I didn't want to put them out no more publicly. But it's a mess. It's like a whole spreadsheet of women's faces, and half of them, some of them got on bonnets, some of them looking crazy. You could tell they in the bedroom. When you have to verify your ID and you just be like, girl, click or whatever. Some of them look mad. It's just a mess, honey. And you doing all that to get on the app. Now they didn't expose you, honey. They exposed the whole app. And then the crazy thing is that the app didn't have that information secure. That seems like step one when creating an app. Like, the people who signed into your app, their information should be secure. That's why you need to be careful. And I ain't trying to shade no YouTubers and nothing like that. But, all these people who be getting these apps created, and then you have to put your personal information in there to buy the stuff. Now, I ain't talking about Patreon. Patreon different. But I'm just talking about these other little apps that ain't got no background to them, and you put your information in there. Okay, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Okay, but anyway, you said they all can sue. Who they gonna sue? The T app. But they might not have no money. Was the T app making any money? I don't know. But anyway, would y'all use the T app? Let me know. So Queen Lily said, thank you for the T info. I wouldn't do the selfie and license. Thank God I didn't do it. I deleted the app. I deleted it too. Okay, look at Anthony Sherman. I always complaining about something. Anthony, go use the bathroom, come back later. Okay. You said the ninjas on TikTok are crazy about child. They said it's a male version of it now, and they said the male version is worse than the female version. They said the male version they be putting up revenge, PORN, and everything because men are messier than women. But anyway, I'm digressing. Shout out to all y'all who didn't download the T app, and if you did download the T app, I suggest you delete it, honey. Would you have used it? Like, do you have a man you want to put on blast? How would you put your man on blast? Or don't put your man on blast. Just leave. Look, we old enough now. We just leave him alone, honey. Just leave him alone. Just do like Porsha did. Just file for divorce and walk away, honey. Just take all his money. Okay. Moving on. Like this video. Like this video. Now, speaking of other things I don't normally talk about, the Breakfast Club, honey. I was on Instagram earlier today, and I came across Jess Hilarious's post about the streamer that was on the Breakfast Club. Now, this particular streamer has been known to say a lot of problematic things because I've been kind of researching Twitch because I got a new Twitch account and stuff, and I noticed how a lot of people say that a lot of the streamers, especially the Caucasian streamers, are racist. Okay, they don't like Kai Cenat because he's over there excelling. They don't like the DDGs. They don't like none of the black people over there. And when they stream and when they talk about some of those black content creators, they be posting monkeys and everything. Like, it's not just the streamers, it's the chat. Okay, it's y'all, not y'all, because y'all ain't like that, because y'all my people. Okay, but the chats on Twitch be calling them monkeys and be putting like apes in the chat and be doing all this nasty stuff. And it's like, I always say that your chat is an indication of you. Remember, I told y'all that a long time ago about the whole Mr. Man Hands and Junkie Dineva stuff, and how they would come over here and be trying to drag me and whatever. And I don't do the same for them. Like, yeah, I call them, little fun names or whatever, but I'm not sending y'all over there to drag them or whatever. So yeah, so it's been like that. So they invited this streamer onto the Breakfast Club. And hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. Shout out to Jess Hilarious for the research. She said she don't research, but she researched this time. And I was like, oh, Jess, you did the Lord's work. Hold on, like this video. Now, where did I put it? Oh, there it is right now.
Charlemagne is open to the streaming world. He allowed him to come without
doing. No. We want to start at the beginning. Hold on, we want to start at the beginning. Hold on, StreamYard. You doing too much. Hold on, StreamYard. There it is. Okay.
Hey y'all, what's up? So a lot of y'all are still waiting for me to apologize to this little motherfucker, and it ain't gonna happen.
Warning, language. I'm so glad we 40 minutes into the stream.
Well, streamer dude reaches out to Charlemagne and asks to be on the show because he had a big announcement to make. And because Charlemagne is open to the streaming world, he allowed him to come up without doing research on his ass. Now, we know I don't like interviews, but because I'm trying to get better at it, I does my research. So what he thought would be a walk in the park turned out to be something else. You know what?
I am really into this right here. She really did the Lord's work.
Play with us no more. Okay. His little feelings was hurt.
They didn't even shake my hand. None of them.
Not they didn't shake his hand.
That's crazy. Damn, chat. I'm sorry, bro.
Just the other day.
I fucking hate you black people. I will win.
Now he was hating on. Look at him. Look. And he had like black women on here, and he was literally dragging these black women. Look at it. Look. Viewer discretion advised. Harsh language.
Stupid whore, dumbass black monkey tree, suck my dick, bitch.
Oh my God! Do you see what this little boy was doing? And then they found out this was like 2 years ago. This wasn't like 10 years ago, 20 years ago. He's only 20. Hold on, listen.
Lost their lives on 9/11. Dead ass, you dumb black. I don't know what motherfuckers think this is, bro, but this is not Section 8, bro. This is not Section 8. This is not the hood. I'm not trying to be weird, but this is not that, bro. This is not a place where motherfuckers who usually sleep next to cockroaches can sleep in a nice house.
Now he calling people cockroaches. Now you see why I be bothered when other black people be using those type of insults against me when they be talking about gorillas, calling me a gorilla and cockroaches and all that. You see why I feel away when colorist Claudia be calling people roaches. You see why I feel away when a person who claims they are black uses those anti-black slurs. You see, like y'all don't be knowing, but I be knowing.
Like, what's your least favorite race?
I don't have a least favorite race.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't have.
What's your worst experience with a race? For me, I have a really
not your least favorite race. Who would ask a question like that?
bad story, but
what's your story?
Some black guy tased my dad and robbed him of $50,000.
Is that a real story?
I swear to God. And then another black,
like in what?
I don't mean to be racist.
Like,
and another black guy, my dad fired her, or it was a girl. He fired her because she's, they're fucking lazy and just stupid. Wow. So basically, what happened was she came late for work. He fired her, and then she came with her boyfriend and robbed the entire place. His cell phone store. I swear to God.
So you're just like, you just make assumptions that it's
and then like every time my mom sees a black guy,
he sounds like an idiot. Okay, and then the dude he talking to look like he biracial. His mom probably black. Like, this is weird.
Locks the door.
Okay,
I know Steve agrees with me on that one. No, you don't love them.
No, he loves them.
Oh, okay. What's your type? You like black girls?
This is May 2024. We just in 2025. We in July 2025. This is a year and 2 months ago. Okay, May 2024. He was 19, and this is what he was saying.
No. Well, no. I don't mean like no. It's just not my type. It's not my type. No,
you know what's crazy? Same, bro. You're literally me. I fucking hate them, bro.
No. I don't hate them.
It sounded like he was talking to what's the other guy's name? Aiden Ross. Mm-hmm.
Black girls are fucking hideous. And when I saw Ruby Rose, bro, that changed my perspective on life. I swear to God, no troll.
Like, say, yes, you, homie. I'm talking about fucking Black Rock. Like, what are you saying, bro? On my mother's
Lord, there go the two races right here. This is a mess.
life, I'm not even letting you pay to fuck me, you ugly bitch. The fuck?
Shit, bro. Fuck you, Kai. Fuck, what do you mean I don't go outside, bitch? The fuck? I will fuck your mom, bitch. I will fuck the shit out of that fat hairy Tubman, bitch. Fuck you.
Not calling somebody Harriet Tubman. These people are out of control. I am amazed.
Suck my dick!
What the fuck is that? Like Kai and Cuffy just eating bananas. What the?
It has a toy.
Hey, monkey!
It has a toy.
Excuse me. Do y'all see this? This is called awareness. This is what y'all need to see what these people be doing.
Me, Kai. Hello.
What?
Back to present day.
Crazy, I've never been punched in the head.
You walk around with security.
That's because your ass be in the house. That's why. That's because you was there.
Now, Jess read his ass, honey. Jess did the research. Jess pulled all the receipt, and Jess got him in the hot seat. Now, y'all can't say Jess didn't do the work this time. Normally, it's Lauren, but Jess did the work.
Your videos in New York, you heavy security'd up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That was the actual real situation.
You were only robbed by black people?
No.
See, the tune switches when you're in front of black people that you don't know. So you don't have a least favorite race.
No.
Okay.
You know why they asking you that like that? Because the video gave that black people
He
were
knows
your least
why I'm
favorite
at.
race.
He knows why.
What the video say?
Oh, I can play it. I got it.
Well, apparently he had reached out to Charlamagne, or Charlamagne, wanted the streamers on the show, and he didn't know. Again, somebody did the research after the fact, so I guess that's why they had him on the show. Or maybe they had him on the show for this reason, to embarrass him. Who knows?
So pay attention to his mannerisms. There is nothing else in the can, N3on. He was finished that shit earlier, but he had never watched his own content with a group of monkeys before, so his ass was nervous. Put the can down, dummy.
Oh, cell phone store.
Cell phone store.
Yeah.
Okay.
So black people are your least favorite race?
No.
Were they ever?
No.
Okay.
I love everyone. I'm all about the people.
How old were you in that video?
Like 18?
18 probably.
Damn, 2 years ago.
It feels like so much longer. Like before then, I didn't like go deal with anything. I didn't go through anything at all.
Your
forever.
life was nice for you not to have to go through shit.
My parents, they came here with nothing. They worked
Jess was on his ass. Do you hear me? I live
really hard, and they gave me like whatever I wanted in life. I'm not gonna like lie and say like I had like a tough upbringing or anything. My parents.
Oh yeah, we know that. We know. We can tell. Okay. First of all, you little fraggle maggot, I ain't got a struggle story either. So I wasn't talking about whether you grew up rich or poor.
Don't you hate it when the racists always act like that? Black people, black women, and particularly black women, they act like we all from the ghetto, child, and I don't even know what a ghetto is. And so it was interesting that he used that analogy to say he didn't struggle, as if other people in the room have,
or in the hood or in the suburbs or not. I was talking about the fact that I know you ain't never had your ass whooped. Not by your parents and not by none of your peers. You ain't never been in a school fight. You ain't never been chased down the street. You ain't never had to suffer no consequences for some shit you done said. Because your little lonely ass sits
I don't think black people can be racist, and that's a discussion for another time, Quasia.
in the house and talk to a computer all day. That's why your chat are your friends.
You know, I'm never going to judge a young person for what they did when they were younger. You know,
appreciate you, man.
No, don't appreciate you, because nobody else.
Not Charlamagne trying to give him a break, and then Charlamagne took it back. Hold on, listen.
Appreciate you, man.
No, don't appreciate you, because nobody else might forgive you. But I'm just,
Yeah, well,
I'm really doing this for myself. Because
Damn.
He really has. He's done a lot of shit.
I'm just not. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite.
He thought
you know
y'all
what I
was
mean?
bonding. Charlie like, this ain't got shit to do with you.
No, I've been through a lot of security guards, but Zoe's the best. Shout out to Zoe.
Why have you been through so many security guards? Like, what is the conversation? Like, yo,
It
I
should-
can't work for you no more. It's too much. I'm taking hits on the chin. Like, what is this?
Nah, no one's taking a hit for me.
So why they quit?
I'm
Why
not-
you have been through so many?
Well, no one quits. No security guards ever quit on me, but
oh, you fire them?
Yeah, it's
because
just
they're
like
black and lazy.
Of course not. Actually, I will. Okay. Never mind.
Got to see, brother.
Nah, they're not. You know.
This is just hilarious.
Yeah. There's consequences to your actions, and there's consequences to your words. So when you out in the street, people gonna try you.
You said you got a major announcement that you got to make, right? You want to make that announcement
He said, "Never mind. I don't have no announcement no more."
now?
You probably don't.
You feel comfortable making that announcement now?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Chat, everyone chill out. All right.
They was laughing out in his face, and then his chat was still calling people the N-word and monkeys and stuff. And because Jess was looking at the chat.
I'm glad that you're telling your chat to chill. I don't give a fuck about what they're saying about me. You have 2 black people working for you, 2 employees, and they are spewing the monkey, the this, the that, all the racist comments. You got 2. Like, you got a black man protecting your little ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your cameraman, black.
Yeah.
You feel me? They ain't got to know me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But
And black, the cameraman don't care. The bodyguard don't care. They care about the check, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.
these people are obviously close to you.
Oh,
They
yeah,
work for you.
100%.
You gotta love them because
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this shit by yourself. You have to have a team. Team is black. A lot of them, obviously.
I think my entire team's black.
You know what I mean?
Publicist.
So it's
Shout
like,
out to Brandy.
That's my
right?
girl.
So
That's my sister.
right. So you know, you might want to.
Yeah, you got to tell them.
Man, you
But I
gotta
mean,
tell
you,
them
you
chill.
can't control that.
I mean,
though.
I told him
No,
chill.
you
So
can't.
You can't control that.
I can't, but if they love him and they're following him, and it's like he got to still be the representation. This ain't the last time that this is gonna happen if you continue to do press, because this is real press. That shit on the internet. I'm not saying the funds that you make from it ain't real. The attention that you get from it is not real. But like when you talk to real people in person shit,
yeah,
that's real.
That's real.
Hey,
And look at Anthony. Like you. Here's the thing, and people say this about me as well. Is like, you know, you're not eloquent enough to address this topic. You don't have enough in your vocabulary to speak. No, Jess did very well. Okay, she didn't need a vast vocabulary. She didn't have to be Lauren LaRosa. Jess was Jess, and I appreciate Jess for addressing the mess the way that she did. Now, speaking of him, I think did he respond? Yeah, he responded. He over there crying, talking about some. They made him cry. Hold on, here he go, child. Hold on. And this is on. It's on site. Hold on. Here he is sitting in his little room, child. I bet he got a black basketball player's jersey up on his wall. Anyway,
Thing I want to say, I appreciate them for having me come on, but that was literally an interrogation room. It was an interrogation room. They brought up my past, rightfully so. Bring up my past, bring up everything. I've done so much fucked up shit. I've been such a weirdo in my past, and I know that, right? I know that. But when they keep repeating the same shit, they're obviously trying to get something out of it and just trying to the motive was just very fucked up in that room. And you know, I was honestly, I'm gonna be honest, bro, and I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'm gonna keep. You can call me a loser, you can say whatever, bro. Yo, Karen with the sub, 10 subs, thank you so much. Before Aiden typed in that chat and said that thing, I was about to break. Like, bro, I don't know what, you know, I was an internet troll. I could usually take shit. Yo, my eyes were dead ass tearing up. I don't know how. My eyes were starting to like tear up, bro. I couldn't take it anymore. I've never gotten, I was getting gangbanged, bro. It was a 4v1. And when Aiden types in that chat, he gave me the confidence and made me realize that I do have people behind me. I'm not a loser. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not a racist. And I want to say I appreciate him for that, for real, bro. And I told him off stream, but I just want to say, and with that Breakfast Club thing, I want to say I appreciate them for having me come on. but that was literally an interrogation room. It was an interrogation room. They brought up my past, rightfully so. Bring up my past, bring up everything. I've done so much fucked up shit. I've been such a weirdo in my past, and I know that, right? I know that. But when they keep repeating the same shit, they're obviously trying to get something out of it and just trying to the motive was just very fucked up in that room. And I was honestly, I'm gonna be honest, bro, and I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'm gonna keep. You can call me a loser, you can say whatever, bro. Yo, Karen with the sub 10.
Okay, let me go see. You said it's on the shade room. Let me go see. Yeah. Y'all know it's Friday. We ain't got nothing to do. Oh, child. Who gonna buy this? Look, even he looks stupid in his apology. He looks stupid in the screen grab, child. Let me see.
I just wanted to make this video really quick to talk about everything that's going on the internet, things from my past, and just sincerely talk to you guys human to human. And first and foremost, I just want to take accountability, for everything that I've said or done in the past, to anyone that I've talked to anyone I've said anything insane to anyone that I've made a remark to. I'm very genuinely sorry from the bottom of my heart. Deep inside, that is not the person that I am, and I want to apologize and take accountability and tell you that is not okay. It's not. I started doing streaming. I started doing YouTube when I was 12, 13 years old. I never really saw anything. I never saw any like growth. I never saw anything. And then when I was
y'all hear the violins playing, because I really don't give a ish.
17, 18 years old, I started realizing that shock factor had a lot of value. When you would say crazy, you would do things that no one else would do, it would bring your views up. And all I wanted in life was to be big. All I wanted in life was views. All I wanted in life was clout. And I was on a clout high, and I just kept seeing my numbers go up off of me saying the most insane. What is up, guys? I just wanted to make
the most
stupid, vulgar shit possible, which I completely, entirely regret. And like even seeing these clips resurface now, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, wow, what? Like it makes my stomach hurt. Like, how could I sit there and say those things? How could I have done those things? And knowing that people see that, knowing that my family sees that. But I think the first step of all of this is, this past 9 to 10 months, my entire content has changed. Everything has changed around. And there's actually a story I have. When I was close to my 20th birthday, I was with my family, I was with my friends, and we were just talking, chilling, having a good time, whatever it is. And I realized I sat down there for a second and I thought about it. I was like, why the fuck do I not act like this on my stream? Why do I not talk like this on my stream? Why do I put on this act and do all these things on stream and act a certain way and say certain things for views and clicks? It's so corny. It's lame. It's pathetic. Why would I do all these things when in reality, that's not what I want? That's not the person I am. That's not who I am. Why would I do that? Why would I do these things? And it took me time to realize. And after that, this past 9, 10 months has been an entirely different journey. And I'm not perfect, right? You can't just do crazy and come back a year later and everything's all flowers and it's all amazing. That's not how it works. It's a slow grind, and it's a personal grind. It's a personal growth journey that I've already started and I'll continue to start. And I want to say one thing about the Breakfast Club really quick. A lot of people, there's 50-50 people saying, getting mad at them for going in on me and all this. I knew what was going to happen going into the Breakfast Club, and I went there for a reason, right? I knew this is what they do. They go and they look at your past and they talk about everything and they confront you for things, which is their job. That's what they do. They're just doing their job, right? And I went on there because I want that chapter of my life gone. I knew they would talk about all this stuff. I want it gone. I want it done. I want to accept what I've done, talk about it, learn from it, try to be an example to kids to show people that, yeah, you can make mistakes. Yeah, you can fuck up. Yeah, you can be an absolute piece of birthday, right? I'm still becoming a man, and I know, and I'm so happy that I'm learning from these mistakes that I've made, and I'm really growing, and I'm seeing that it's wrong, and I'm glad I seen it instead of just not seeing it, right? Instead of just keep on doing it, I'm glad. And I'm glad that I'm able to learn from this and go on a journey and really just be a good example to kids, And this is a message to anyone, man. You guys can do it, bro. If you guys have done some stupid, done some dumb shit, you can do it, bro. You can do it. You can turn everything around. If you genuinely believe in your soul that you can, and you have God on your side, you can do it, man. For real. I hope everyone watching here can go on this journey with me. And that was also one of the reasons that I switched to Twitch, right? I just want to get all that toxicity away from me. And this isn't a you to my community. I love everyone who watches me, but we all need to grow as people. We can't spread toxicity. There's no room for all this hatred in this world. It's more important to spread love, spread happiness, spread positivity. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a short time, and we need to literally preserve every second and be birthday. Good people, just be genuine people. Like being a genuine person just takes you a long way. And, I invite all you watching this. And by the way, anyone who's watching this, I really appreciate you for even sitting here and listening to me just speak my heart out.
But I hope you guys will go on this journey with me. This is not, this isn't something that just gets fixed within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a year. It's a slow.
Hey y'all, what's up? So
all right, whatever. We saw that. So, do y'all forgive him? What do y'all think? He's 20. We've all said bad things and dumb things when we were 20, but we didn't do it on the internet to millions of people. We didn't grow a following to millions of people and call people monkeys and say you don't like black people to millions of people over and over again. And he wasn't 20 when he did it, but he was 18. He was 18. He was 19. Okay. And so, yeah, I think, whatever he is, he's been that. Whatever that's what he's been around. That's how he grew up. And it's so it's so unfortunate. You said they think they can do and say anything. Give it 5 years and we're gonna regroup. It'll be interesting to see what the bubble will be, because everybody is amassing huge followings on Twitch and all this, doing that in real life content, sitting around doing nothing. They got the fake influencers doing it now too, the AI influencers doing it. It's just, I don't know what's gonna happen. When is the bubble gonna burst and we get back to reality? Because everybody's head is always in their phone, watching YouTube, watching Twitch, watching this, watching everybody else live their lives while you sitting there watching it on the screen. Like I don't understand that. I don't understand in real life content. Just go out and do some real life stuff yourself. Okay. Don't watch nobody go to Paris. Go to Paris. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. If you can. Like, in some people, I understand that you can't travel, you can't do the things that they do, and it gives you some type of joy and a chance to decide things to look forward to aspire to. But if you can, get your ass out the house, child. Okay. Hey, the baddest blogger. What's up, the baddest blogger? Y'all go support the NC beat, honey. Measured Man said he is becoming a man looking like that. Okay, Jesus, fix it or get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Okay. Moving on. Like this video. Now, next up on the agenda, I know y'all been waiting on me to talk about this damn reunion part 3. I'm so tired of the reunion. I'm so tired. Is it over yet? Is it over? Because Shamea and Porsha fighting, and we get to witness the demise of a friendship as if we didn't know they had already fell out. And now people is turning against Shamea, saying that Shamea is lying on Porsha. Oh, it's just bad, real bad. Michael Jackson. Okay, so let's see. Let's watch this preview. Okay. Sneak peek of part 3 of the reunion. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Bravo, please don't flag my channel, child. Cause y'all be real extra sometimes. So we're gonna watch this and this sneak peek and talk about it. Okay.
Anyone wants to set any intentions today?
I just want to step to the plate with each lady with truth.
I'm in the video. Hold on. Let me put myself down at the bottom so I can get out of Porsha face. Honey. Let me put myself like right up in. Do I want to be right here? I'll be right here. Let me make me a little bit bigger. Save. Okay. Update. Okay.
Why would you say you would Angela's husband?
Who told you that? That wasn't how it happened. This is a pattern of lying. Lying about what?
Oh, now they called Porsha out on saying that she would FUCK Angela's husband. And I'm so tired of seeing Angela talking to Phaedra about this because, like I said during my preview of part 2, Angela act like a fan. Angela bringing up stuff that happened when she wasn't even there. Like Angela talking about what Phaedra did season 9 when that was like 10 seasons ago or 5 seasons ago or whatever it is. It's given, you are doing somebody else's dirty work, and I don't like it.
What folder?
You about the whole file cabinet, child. You ready?
Yeah. Coming up on the 3-part Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion.
Did we already get there? Hold on. It said 3-part. Wait, this is the wrong one. Hold on. This is the first one. Hold on. I put the wrong thing up here. We already seen all that. Hold on, y'all. It said 3-part. I thought it was part 3. Jesus. Videos. Sneak peek. Here it is, right here. Here it is. Right. Yeah, I was like, we already saw that.
Shamea, I saw Porsha did a birthday post for you.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
And she continued her smear campaign right after that.
I did not.
Why are you fighting with me?
Why are you fighting with
Oh, God, why are they fighting with each other? Why? Like, I mean, look, Porsha ain't been activated this whole season. Then you get to the reunion couch. Now you Queen Bee, honey. You got to fight with everybody to keep your peace. But that's okay. I guess that's what you need to do.
Me? Because you're lying.
And you don't think
And
you've
you're
been lying
wrong.
too? And
About
you wrong
what?
too.
What have I lied
you
about?
posted about my mom saying she did something egregious to your mom.
She absolutely did.
Now we talked about this. Now we talked about what the moms did that was egregious, and I guess they're gonna, talk about it as well. Because I think House of Aaron was the first person who exposed it that Portia's mom had lost her childcare business in foreclosure, and apparently Shamea's mama bought it. Okay, and my thing is, it's not personal, it's business. And I know some of y'all be like, "Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty that she did that." No, it's not dirty. What you think? What you thought she was gonna do? Give Porsha mama the money to buy it back? No, this business. I'm gonna go buy it and I'm gonna start me a daycare. I don't know. I wouldn't do that to my best friend. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't do that to my best friend. But I don't think that it was malicious if she lost it in foreclosure. It was up for grabs.
Oh, why are you even
And you know
bringing
she
up my
did.
mom?
What did she
Girl,
do?
I've never. And
You
anytime
told-
people ask me
okay,
about your
this is
mom,
what I'm not
I
gonna do.
say that's not my business.
What happened?
My mom and her mom, they were best friends. They were both in the childcare industry, and they both, gave tips to each other back and forth.
It's like, is Mama Diane and Mama Morton on the damn show? Like, why are we even dragging up the mamas? Like, the mamas need to be out here on the couch fighting, because I'm sure Miss Diane got some dirt. I bet Shamea mama, I bet they got dirt on each other. But we'll see. Hold on, let's see.
My mom, now her location was going under foreclosure, and her mom went behind my mom's back, and she bought it as soon as it went on foreclosure.
That's
That
not
is
how that
absolutely
went
true.
down.
Stop.
Yeah, Porsha mama should have paid that bill. That's why she's so hell bent on staying in Porsha house. And here's the thing that gets me with Porsha mama. Like, everybody like, oh, Porsha mama, Miss Diane turned Porsha into a trick. Got Porsha being scandalous and getting all the money and being a gold digger. But why Miss Diane ain't digging for gold? Where's Miss Diane gold that she gotta have her daughter dig for? Why Miss Diane over there living with some man who living with her rent free in her daughter's house? Like, now, Miss Diane, I don't know, Miss Diane, that's real pick me ish, Miss Diane. Why do you have that man over there and he allegedly ain't paying no bills? But that ain't my business. But I just wondered.
This is how my mom found out that her mom bought her best friend's business when we drove past it. And they were taking down my mom's sign, putting up her mother's sign.
They weren't talking for years prior to my
That's
mom buying that
absolutely
business.
not
Porsha.
true.
We need a real mamas of the housewives show, for real. Mama Joyce, Mama Morton, Miss Diane. Who's somebody else mama on there? Put everybody mama on there.
You lying
that
right
is
now.
not
They were not
true.
talking for some other stuff that happened
Great
that I don't
lie.
want to speak on.
Another
because-
great lie. That's not
Girl,
true.
Why did they initially?
I don't want to speak on it because
So
then
even
it's
after
really gonna go left.
Okay.
That mom.
Oh, Shamea. Oh God, Shamea. I started this season off really rooting for Shamea, because remember when they had on the red dresses, Shamea was really in the center, because honestly, Porsha couldn't be in the center because Porsha didn't have no story. She couldn't even film in the house. She was on the street running, jogging while they was playing Simon in the background. But I just felt like Shamea had everything that a housewife should have. She got a family. She got, the drama with her, her children situation. She got, the money, the wealth, at least the illusion of wealth. We don't know. But it's Shamea's attitude. She still got that damn Decatur attitude. Shamea need to be like literally having like a boss bitch attitude, like coming in there like I am the boss. Okay. But no, Shamea just, I don't know what it is, Shamea, and I don't like it. I just feel like you should have been more prepared, and you've been a friend to the show for so long that you knew what was up. Okay. Hold on. Let's finish listening.
Some stuff
Okay,
is deep
hold
rooted.
on. Okay,
It did not just start with a daycare purchase.
I understand. I'm not gonna even ask about it.
I think the mom thing conversation.
Everybody talk about, no, leave the mamas out of it. Don't be talking about my mama. Leave the mamas out. Didn't Candy teach y'all anything? Leave the mamas out of it. Okay. But when Porsha brought it up though. See, I know a lot of y'all are team Porsha, and I get it. Porsha, the golden girl, all of that. And as soon as I say something, y'all gonna be like, "Cause you team Simon." No, it's not because I'm team Simon. It's just that I see Porsha's character, and I think Porsha is playing a dirty game. Okay, she started this season out acting like Shamea wasn't her bestie, but meanwhile, Shamea was singing her praises until Shamea realized that Porsha wasn't on the same page, and that's when things went left. that's when Shamea started talking to the other women like, I don't know why Porsha treat me like this, and Porsha did me like this. And then the other women who didn't have a dog in the fight were going back to tell Porsha, and that was creating a bigger rift between the two. So I mean, again, I think it was Porsha who started, and I know Porsha will claim, I was going through a divorce and my mind wasn't da 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 da, but you wasn't treating her like a friend in the beginning. Okay,
It shouldn't even come up. Honestly,
hold on.
It's not good.
There's a few things happening here. There is chatter that happened behind each other's backs.
Not each other's.
Okay.
No, each other's for sure. Because
I didn't talk behind your back.
it is each other's. I think it is each other's, and I believe Shamea when she said that Porsha didn't want her to have a peach. I believe that, because if that was the case, why? And again, somebody just said that Kandi was stirring the pot behind the scenes. But that started too. Shamea being on Kandi Speak On It before the season even started, and then Kandi taking credit for having Shamea on the show. To me, that was a slight at Porsha, because Kandi probably already knew what Porsha was saying behind the scenes. And of course, Andy ain't gonna say it. Andy gonna always kiss the ass that's right in front of him. Like it is what it is.
Brit.
Okay, hold on.
She was just coming to tell me what you said.
Just so you know, Shamea, Britt was the one that said that you were showing text messages.
She showed me text messages between the two of you guys that said you were dealing with your divorce and your attorney said this is the best time where you need to deal with yourself.
And that.
And wait, and let's go backwards for a minute. Britt told Porsha about Shamea's text messages, and I believe wholeheartedly that Shamea showed her those text messages. But Porsha went behind, was helping Kenya disseminate the information on Britt behind the scenes, and then she realized that Kenya went too far and she backed up. So my thing is, Porsha befriending Britt after being in cahoots with Kenya to expose Britt kind of makes Porsha the snake. Like, what the hell, Porsha? Like, what is going on here? And so I can understand why Britt decided to stir the pot, because Porsha was being messy by even trying to befriend her.
Moment, Porsha kind of like let it go. Y'all stuff goes way back before the show.
We have a beautiful relationship prior to this show.
Yes.
Once
We
we
did.
started filming, she took it to the left.
Okay.
I
hold
took
on.
it to the left.
Hold
It
on.
was all
Hold
me.
on. Is there anything that happened?
Y'all got to go watch part 2, because Porsha said it. Porsha said she had been talking with Kenya, that Kenya had received some information from someone on the cast, and she said it was Drew. And then she said that she had been working with Kenya on how to put the information out there. And then Kenya decided to blow up poster boards and put them on the poster boards, and she had no idea that she was going to expose all that at her event, and so she washed her hands of it. But Porsha knew about the images. Porsha probably seen them before everybody else did, so she was in cahoots with it. She needed to be held accountable, just like Kenya.
Happened during the season that you can apologize for or take ownership for right now? Okay,
absolutely.
let's hear.
I apologize. I do own talking about my friendship problems with Porsha to these ladies.
Okay.
Why? Because I wish I had a third party there. I wish I had somebody on my.
Not Drew saying why. Why you feel bad about talking about her? She was talking about you. Why you feel bad? And I know Drew knows some stuff too. Drew just ain't saying right now because her and Porsha made sure to like hug Drew episode 1 to get Drew to settle down and not spill no tea. But I believe that Porsha was doing some shady stuff behind the scenes, which is why she knew that Drew gave the images to Kenya.
Y'all said
I
she
never
feels
took
the
it back.
friendship was lopsided, but these are things that y'all are feeling.
And that's what I said.
No,
I
but when
said,
y'all said
I
it,
think-
no, but when
I
it was
said,
taken,
I
hold on, but
think-
when it was taken to Porsha, it was said like, this is how I feel.
When we went to lunch, there was never a question asked to you by me or
Porsha is fuming. And remember, I told y'all in the beginning, it was supposed to be Drew and Porsha and Kenya. And because Kenya got the boot, I believe Drew and Porsha were in cahoots to create that fake ass storyline about Drew messing with Dennis, when we all know Drew wasn't messing with Dennis, child. And yeah, so everybody's self-producing. Let's start there. Angela brought it up when she was saying that Phaedra was self-producing, but in essence, everybody is. Drew is, of course, Porsha was, because Porsha didn't have a story when she realized she couldn't film in the house. And so everybody was like scraping at straws. That's why the damn ratings was so bad. Hell, the ratings for the reunion is lowest than ever. And so Yeah, they really flopped this season. But we, hopefully they're gonna be able to pick it back up some
Angela,
kind of way.
about the nature of your relationship with Porsha. It almost felt like you needed to get this out. Like you found a safe space to share.
Apparently I didn't.
Well,
I just wish Shamea was a lot more transparent, and I think it would have made for a better season. I think if she was honest about the way she felt about Porsha, I think Porsha turning her back on her, was an insult at the beginning when Porsha was all up Kenya's ass and was acting like Shamea was just a plus one when that was her whole tagline. I'm not a plus one, I'm the one. Okay. And so Porsha was literally treating her like a plus one in the beginning until Kenya left. Then all of a sudden, there's issues with Shamea. So yeah, I can understand how Shamea feels, but she should have been transparent about it. And them being allegedly, childhood friends or at least knowing each other for 20 years or whatever, probably stopped her, but she shouldn't have been the one to carry that burden.
I said something.
So my
because-
point
You take
is
it
that
back wrong.
you had us
No.
pinky swear because you wanted to divulge this, and it was something heavy
said she
on
was
you.
concerned about
so
the
pinky
commenters,
swear
the
represented,
fans, and
like,
she didn't know
please
what they
don't
would think.
repeat this.
Okay. All right. It almost sounds to me like you have had a harder time with what's happened after the show.
Of course, we get the violins for Porsha because, again, she's the cash cow. She has redeemed herself. She's in the house. They even went back and filmed the final scene of the season with Porsha in the house. So now they're going to, get their money's worth from her. So let's see what happens.
Yes, there's a friendship group that we have, a private friendship group, right?
Yeah. What's a private friendship group? Are they friends in private? Are they side chicks? Anonymous? Like, what is a private friends group? If y'all friends with me, you better be my friend in public, not private. I don't understand that.
There are two ladies from that friendship group. She told them that I didn't want her to be a peach holder, that I didn't congratulate her. So our private friends are echoing the same thing that you said here.
These ladies have come to me and told me that you did not want me on the show.
I understand that the private friend group will be women that aren't on the show, but I'm just saying private, the way I don't like the terminology, our private friend group. Like, just say our real life friend group. These people right here ain't your friends. These people on this couch could never be considered your friend. These are your coworkers. These are your castmates. Like, really?
That you wanted me as a friend to show. Some of the
That
same
is
ladies
not
that used to
true.
be.
Now you are lying, Andy.
I believe Shamea when Shamea said that people told her that Porsha didn't want her. And I believe the people that told her was probably Candy. Where Candy at? Candy, you need to speak on it.
Have I always wanted Shamea to be on the show as a housewife?
Yes.
Yes. So moving on from that, now I'm watching live interviews. Someone asks you, where's our friendship stand? You say, well, now that I have a peach, it's different. Well, why?
It is.
I've never talked about
It was. I'm with Shamea. It was. When Shamea got that peach, things were different. And I understand Porsha dropped the receipts and said, that she sent flowers but it wasn't the same. When Phaedra was not on the show, Porsha was going from page 6 to E! News saying how she wanted Phaedra back on the show. And since Nene is back in their good graces, she been mentioning Nene's name as well. Porsha has never gone out of her way to celebrate Shamea in that manner. Now, yes, she may have sent flowers. Yes, she may have did a congratulatory phone call. Yes, she may have done all that, but she hasn't publicly embraced Shamea the way Shamea embraces her. And, we all see it.
you, Shamea. And I'm watching interviews of you saying, I didn't want you on the show. You sang the song about I was trying to sabotage your marriage or your engagement or whatever.
Girl, are you serious right now? Y'all had that conversation together saying that I was screwing Candy and Ty. I didn't do that to myself.
But nobody was sabotaging you.
Oh, they brought up the Candy and Ty rumor. Yes, bring up the Candy. Candy, you need to speak on it. They saying your name, the Candy and Ty rumor. What had happened? Was Shamea involved in the threesome? Porsha had said it. Did you tongue Porsha down? Did you tongue Shamea down? Would you tongue it all three of them down? Was Phaedra in the room? Was y'all in the drunging? It's coming out, Candy, and you not even on the show. We need to know.
The marriage.
I said you could have ruined my engagement. Had he
Listen, you would have played a part in sabotaging your own at that time.
Okay, this is the thing.
Candy in the club. You kissed Candy in the
This show is a long sneak peek, child. They're gonna flag me. They're gonna flag me. We just halfway there, child. This is like 8 minutes.
I'm gonna do
She just said they both kissed because this is the thing. That happened in 2016.
And she's
Okay, that happened 10 years ago, and they still talking about it. And Phaedra, listen, Phaedra, with your big earrings and crown on, Phaedra, you just got back. It's been 10 years, so yes, people are gonna address the stuff that happened when while you was gone. Nobody has addressed it. Candy has never addressed it. Porsha has never addressed it. So of course they were gonna bring it up. I'm just surprised that people acting like they surprised that Shamea brought it up. Now she should have brought it up during the season. That's when she should have brought it up. But she waited to the reunion. She should have brought it up in the middle of the season, child.
Talking about it in interviews now. You
All
just
these
did
people bring
interviews.
this shit up
You
out of
brought
the
up
bar
all
around
this stuff from
about
10
it,
years
bro.
ago.
Hold
These
on.
people ask me
Hold
questions.
on.
And listen, Phaedra gonna shut it down because Phaedra's like, I just got back, child. I'm not trying to go through this. I just got back, the Candy was threatening lawsuits. Okay, Carlos King, y'all just now trying to forgive him because he got the boot as well. And now y'all just forgetting about that. So here we go. Don't bring it up now, but Shamea did.
I do just as many press as you do, okay? And possibly more because I've been on the show a little bit more, right? And that wasn't a dig, so no, this needs a
It's kind of a dig. That was a dig. That was a dig. Okay, even Kelly said that was a dig. We all know that was a dig. Look at Drew's face. That was a dig. I do more press than you, bitch. That's what it was.
A little bit. It was a dig, but okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is I've been asked the exact same questions that you were being asked, and I have never disparaged our relationship. I thought we had a beautiful friendship.
Porsha has never disparaged their relationship, but what she hasn't done, which what I said a few minutes ago, is hype Shamea up the same way she goes from platform to platform and talk about freaking frat. The same way she goes and says, Porsha, we need Porsha back. The same way she goes and say, I miss my big sis. Nene should come. The same way she goes and does those manipulative interviews and throws those names out there. She could have been doing the same with Shamea, and she never has.
I thought we had a great friendship too, but then I found out that you didn't come to the wedding in Kenya because we were beefing.
All right. Kelly, you and Shamea have become very close. I know.
And she didn't go to the wedding in Kenya because they was beefing. Y'all remember that? That's been like 8 years ago. So don't come now with no receipts and say, I went to this wedding and not that wedding when you didn't go to the main wedding, Porsha.
What's your reaction to this?
Me and Shamea have built a beautiful bond, a beautiful friendship with each other. And I always tell her, I really hope and pray that her and Porsha can just figure this all out. I just want you to tell her how you really feel.
Yeah,
this is your moment to tell her.
This is not her moment.
See, I can't. And see, this is probably the best part of the reunion. That's why I hate these damn long ass sneak peeks because I hope it's gonna be some more in the reunion. But look, Porsha is shutting it down. Kelly saying this is your moment to say how you really feel, and Porsche like, no, it ain't. This is not her moment. This is not her moment to say how she really feels. Why is it? Why can't she say how she really feels? This is given that they had an agreement that Shamea wouldn't say nothing. Okay, they hold each other's secrets clearly, but Shamea hold them a little better.
I mean, you know what her moment
It
was
is her moment.
when we
Let
had
her
our
have her
one-on-one.
moment. It's her
You know what her
moment.
moment was
It's her
when I
moment.
called her and I talked to her
It's
about
her moment.
it.
Let her have her
Now
moment.
it's a beat up on. Oh, you know what? This is so
Let
girl.
her have her moment.
Continue.
When we sat
Wow. Not her taking advantage. Look, this giving me Junkie Dineva and Claudia Jordan when he shut them down over there when they was on that show when they was asking him why he wanted to work with her again. Y'all remember that? That's what it's giving, and he like stopped them because y'all asking too many questions. And so apparently Porsha don't want Shamea to have a moment, okay? And even if it's somebody else speaking on Shamea's behalf, Porsha shut it down.
I thought we had a clean slate and we were moving forward in the right direction.
Seemed like it.
Then I noticed she was distancing herself from me, even down around Lundy's funeral time. I'm reaching out. I'm like, hey, can we link up?
Girl, I'm grieving. I didn't go.
Okay, I understand.
Porsha, listen. I knew it was coming. Porsha uses everything to be about her. Life is lifing for everybody. Life is lifing for Shamea, her sick child, her surrogacy journey, her relationship with her husband, whatever, her job, whatever. Life is lifing. Porsha act like she the only one that's going through problems. Her divorce, her, her cousin passing away, all of that. And because those things happen, she's up here not taking accountability and acting like, oh, I was mourning. Oh, I'm mourning my divorce. Oh, I'm this. And so because of that, I can't be a good friend of you, but you better be a good friend of me. That's not right. I don't like that.
And I'm not trying to discredit that. All I'm trying to say is I continue to try to reach out to hang out and hook up. See, even that, like,
Because
it's
you're
that
just
kind of stuff
using
that
things against me.
Do
Can
you
you
see what I'm
ever
saying?
phrase a sentence without
she
trying to make
always
me look
feels
bad?
like I'm using stuff against her when really I'm just trying to express myself.
Okay.
I'm not here to.
I know y'all team Porsha, but I'm still team Shamea, but I just think that Shamea was a bit passive aggressive and she was holding her tongue too much. If Shamea unloaded the clip, I mean, I think we wouldn't be here. I think, Porsha knows she won't, and that's why she's so confident in sitting there and, gloating about it, because she knows that she got Shamea right where she wanted, and she shouldn't have her that way.
Try to hurt Porsha, right? That I'm not here to, like she said, try to sabotage her.
Too late.
This is so difficult to even just have a conversation.
Okay.
And so for her to say sabotage, I can't wait till next week. I can't wait till, I guess I'm gonna watch it when it come on, child. Because her saying that Shamea is sabotaging her, how is she sabotaging her? By speaking her truth? By being honest? By saying how she feels? This is narcissism. Look, you know how Nene be posting all them narcissistic traits in her in her IG stories all the time. This is what narcissism looks like. It's all about her. It's all about Porsha. It's all about me. Bump what Shamea is saying, bump her feelings. It doesn't matter, because I was mourning, because I was going through a divorce, because I'm here. I'm trying to film. It's all of that, and it's none of listen to me, Porsha, I'm hurting. I don't like that.
I wouldn't have even known that there was any beef unless Cynthia didn't tell me. I told Porsha like what Britt had done. After that, I saw them hanging out, them posting. I'm like, all right, cool. She's made her decision.
A decision had nothing to do with her. What you did was what you did.
All right.
You didn't go be friends with Kelly because we're not friends. You're friends with Kelly because you like Kelly.
I think the friendship's a little different.
Well, I think it's odd for you to go sit after you and Britt had the
I think Shamea had a good point when she brought up the Brit situation. Again, like I told you before, just the previous episode, Porsha admitted to knowing that Kenya had all of those receipts on Brit and was helping her decide what to do with them. Then when Kenya gets fired, now all of a sudden you're hanging with Brit. That does seem odd. It is, interesting that, she would do that. So yeah, I'm with me on that too.
conversation about me.
I think your friendship with Britt is very calculated. Britt's not your friend. Britt could care less about what you got going on.
Hold on. Cynthia, where can these two go?
Andy look like he ready to go. Andy need him an old fashioned. He need him a shot of bourbon or something. His voice, he getting a little hoarse. His beard then grew out. His beard then grew out since this morning. They've been on set for 12 hours. Andy had a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow at first. Now he got a full beard.
You guys, the love is there, but it just feels like the healing hasn't happened. And then when you come on a platform like this, everything is magnified.
And Cynthia in this bad wig. Cynthia, I love you, Cynthia. Cynthia recently unblocked me. She probably gonna block me again. But I'm not the only one talking about your wig, Cynthia. So you can't be mad at me for telling the obvious. Look, look, Cynthia, what is going on with the wig, Cynthia? This look like a Party City wig. This look like one of KKK Kim's wigs. This was probably the wig that Andy had on the set of Watch What Happens Live, and you just took it and put it on your head because it is not custom. No way. Look at that part. Look at that part right there. Anyway, I'm digressing. Hold on.
And if that foundation is not solid, you guys are going to crack. It just is what it is. Just take baby steps to walk back toward each other. Please don't throw this friendship away.
Cynthia did give some good advice. Baby steps, the same baby steps that she used to be back friends with Nene Leakes. I guess they friends. I guess they cordial or whatever. I don't know. She might have blocked again after she had Peter Thomas on the show. But yeah, Cynthia has been the voice of reason for a lot of the ladies when it comes to friendships. She knows how friendships fall apart on the show. She knows what alliances do to friendships. She knows how alliances affects the show. So Cynthia knows firsthand that all of this is some BS. And I guess she happy she ain't got no peach, so she won't be held accountable for the stuff that she is doing. But yeah, Shamea and Porsha's relationship is done, I guess. They spilling tea on each other. Shamea saying that Porsha didn't attend the wedding. Porsha claiming she did attend a wedding because Shamea had 2 weddings. Shamea saying that wasn't my wedding. It's a mess. I don't understand I don't know. I don't know the receipts. I don't really care for because Shamea said that the oh wait. Hold on, what is that? Oh wait. Ooh, breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on. I gotta. Ooh. Oh, breaking news. Hold on. Let me send it to myself. Breaking news. Oh, I'm glad I looked down. Not the people that put it in here. Oh, Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Oh, we just got some tea. Oh, y'all gonna I know y'all gonna blame me. That's okay. Y'all can blame me. Let me put my stuff up because it already got a tag on it, but I'm gonna put a tag on it anyway. Now I ain't gonna even put it up because Kenya Moore Hair Spa is being sued by her landlord. Okay, in the Superior Court of DeKalb County, Georgia, Moore Vision Media Inc. and all other occupants of Kenya Moore Hair Spa located at, you know the address, Peachtree Road, blah, 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 Chamblee, Georgia, is being sued by Northland Chamblee LLC, doing business as the Deco. It says said tenant is a tenant at sufferance. The said owner desires and has made demand for the premises of said house and premises, and the same has been refused by the defendant. The plaintiff is asking for a judgment in the past due rent of $21,897.40 from December 2024 through April 2025. Kenya's rent was $4,379.48 a month, and she has not paid it since December of 2024. It says rent accruing up to the date of judgment or vacancy at the rate of $149.98 per day. Other $5,909.81 in operating expenses, real estate taxes, storage charge, utilities, and other costs, fees accruing through the judgment. Child, they didn't send it to the marshal, child. When did they post? Hold on. Sworn to. What date is this? April 25th, 2025. Ooh, she about to get put out tomorrow, ain't it? How long she got? This was filed on April. Wait, no, it's stamped. No, it was filed on April 25th, 2025. Dispossessory. April, May. I wonder if they've been to court yet. Child, I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to call the people to find out. Because they filed it. It's been filed. And I don't know if they've been to court. It's not no court date on here. This is just the original filing. And it's stamped and signed by the clerk of court. Oh, Kenya Moore hair. Today would be 3 months. She probably paid it. She might have paid it. I don't know. But it was a dispossessory file. So she owed $21,000 plus $5,000. That's $27,000. I mean, she could have paid it. She could have paid it with her YouTube check. Her big YouTube check on the 21st. She might have made $20,000. Who knows? Kenya was withholding rent based on an alleged breach of contract. That's what she told y'all, but that ain't what it says in here. That's what she told y'all on YouTube, but you don't try your cases on YouTube. You try them in a court of law. Okay. Meanwhile, Kenya was over there begging people to come get their hair washed. She was gonna wash their hair. She's over there as a stylist. If you go to the booking site, you can book Summer Moore as your stylist, but she's asking for an exorbitant amount of deposit fees. She had the last live I did, I was telling you about the $25 special that Kenya was having because she wanted to use people for content. And I don't know if she got anybody in there, but then she said she didn't want no 4C hair. And the people was mad about that because like, Kenya, how can you say you will not do 4C hair? 4C hair is black people. 4C hair is black people. So how are you saying that you will not do 4C hair? I'm like, it's so what is it? Anyway. You said Kenya been doing her own wigs for years. She might know a little something. She might know a little something, honey. She in charge of the steamer. Well, y'all go run it up. Go run it up, Team Twirl. Go head on over there. Go buy all the dresses, all the shoes, all Mark's pants. You know, she's selling a lot of stuff. Maybe she sold selling the stuff to pay her rent. I don't know. Listen, it's a recession. It's a lot of people going through changes. Okay. I'm not gonna drag Kenya for going through changes. But if it was me, Kenya would be dragging me. Kenya drag everybody else. So I mean, she can't be not draggable. They broke rich, rich broke, broke rich. All right. You said, can we discuss that 4C issue in detail? Child, we did. You want to discuss it again? You want me to pull up? Listen, the people was acting like I was wrong for saying that. Some people in the comment section acting like, oh, it's her spa. She could do whatever she want to do. Oh, it's just a blowout, and 4C hair needs a lot of heat. No, 4C hair don't need a lot of heat. Okay. What if I just want my hair blown out so that I can wear Afro puff or something? Like for her to say no 4C hair, that is very discriminatory. Okay. And if you are not black, you may not know what 4C hair is, but if you Google 4C hair, and I did this in my last live stream, and I was trying to show y'all what 4C hair was. If you Google 4C hair, you will see all of the natural girlies. Hold on. You will see all of them. I'm a natural girly under these braids, yeah. Under the braids. 4C hair is a type of hair characterized by tightly packed Z-shaped coils with significant shrinkage. Okay. This is 4C hair. Okay. Well, she say her hair isn't 4C, but we think it's 4C. This is 4C hair. 4C is tight, kinky, curly, coily hair. Okay. People were saying that Kenya had 4C hair, but I think Kenya's hair might be 4A. I don't know. But the A, B's, and C's is determined by the texture and the curl pattern. And when the curl pattern is like Z as opposed to Z, instead of being coiled, it shrinks up your hair really tightly. So if your hair look like this right here, and she pulls it down, it's probably down to her past her shoulders. Okay. So that's what shrinkage is. Like you see that right there, that's what shrinkage is. And so Kenya was saying that they won't do 4C hair. Again, it's a slap in the face to black women. I mean, even if your hair isn't 4C, you know somebody's hair who's 4C, and I think it's wrong to discriminate against hair textures by any stretch of the imagination. And there's that. And I guess that's why she's losing her salon, or maybe she's not. Maybe she paid it. I don't know. But Kenya has not been a good businesswoman when it comes to the salon, because dang, you've had that salon for 2-3 years and you can't get nobody in there. You can't get no stylist in there. You can't get nobody who want any of your service. Like, what's the problem? Is it you? Like, what is happening? Because so that doesn't make sense. So yeah, we talk about the salon, we talk about the things that happen at the salon, we talk about her showing the naked pictures of somebody that they alleged it was Britt Eady, that Britt Eady said wasn't her, in her salon during her salon opening. So a lot of people probably, don't want to be there because of that. I don't know, but it's a mess. We've been on for an hour and a half, child. Like this video, please. Thank you. We talked about several things tonight. We talked about the Porsha and Shamea saga. We talked about Jess Hilarious versus that racist streamer. We had RHOA Flashback with N3on. We talked a little bit about Simon. We talked about a lot of things. I would love to hear from you guys. Oh, we talked about the T app, okay? And we talked about Kenya and her alleged dispossessory notice. Okay. So Yeah, hold on. We got somebody in the back. Hey, friend.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, Michelle. Yeah, can you talk about a disappointment? Like you a whole black woman. What do you mean? Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, maybe she don't like her blackness. She didn't embrace it. I don't know. Because
It
people start bringing up stuff about how she said on the show she wanted a light skinned baby with green eyes, and then they was talking about on the show how she didn't. They had a white baby doll. She wanted. They gave her a black baby doll. She wanted a white one. So I don't know. My memory doesn't serve me as well to remember every minute detail. But people have been saying for a while that Kenya is just as colorist as Claudia Jordan.
it's so crazy because she's never really marketed Kenya Moore hair care to like black people, really. Like if you look at, Shea Moisture or Main Choice or what's that other one that they do sales all the time, like the purple bottle. Like they always market to, black people with 4C hair, but Kenya has never really she's never marketed to us, She's always just said, "Oh, look, I can grow your edges. Oh, look, I have long hair. I have nice hair." Like, and where are her friends is my question. I'm pretty sure she has a network of people in Atlanta that are in the scene. Where is Candy?
I wonder that all the time. Like they could go to the Beyonce concert together, but Candy can't go get her hair washed. She can't take Riley up there to get her hair washed, or Blaze or Ace to get their hair washed at Kenya Moore's hair spa. Drew, who was running up behind Kenya, Drew can't go over there and get her wig wet. Like I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. Like Candy
Thank you, Fabulous Faces.
always does content. She does, TikToks and Instagram reels and YouTube video. Like she can't go and, oh, I got my hair done at Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Like, like she can't do anything. Or like other like friends in Atlanta. Like you can't host an event. You can't do anything. Like it's kind of sad if you ask me.
It is.
And I don't think this spa really brought her any good luck. Like it's just been one thing after the next after the next. I think it's a sign that you should just maybe move on to something different. It clearly hasn't worked out for you,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
So what you think about Porsha and Shamea? What
Porsha and Shamea. So I'm just gonna be very objective. I like Shamea. I really do. But Shamea and Porsha, they are one and the same. And the more I watch this reunion, they really are the same person. They like to manipulate the truth, flip things around, and make themselves the victim. Shamea, she's trying to rewrite history, if you ask me. For years, she has said that she's been offered a peach. They've asked her to come on the show multiple times, but she couldn't do it because her husband doesn't want to be on camera. And even when you look at this season, he was only there. We saw him at the premiere for her birthday, and we saw him at the showcase. Other than that, he's been on FaceTime. He's been, in the words of Karen Huger, he's been living on the phone. He's only on FaceTime. So for her to make it seem like, well, no, you don't want me. You don't want me to have a peach. You've been telling people you don't want me to have a peach. Nene, Candy, Cynthia, Kenya, everybody has said that Bravo wanted her on the show. So for her to now flip it and be like, oh, no, you don't want me to, I don't believe that, to be honest. Even Andy was like, she actually, they wanted you on the show. I just think that Shamea is embarrassed that her private conversations got brought onto the show. Her talk, they claim that they're best friends, they love each other. She calls PJ her niece. Porsha calls Shiloh her niece. Y'all make it seem like y'all are besties or whatever. And then now it's like World War III. I think Shamea downplays her feelings, and I think that's her problem. She make it seem like she's okay, and they've moved past everything, and we talked about it, yada yada yada. But now you want to bring back, oh, you didn't come to my wedding. Oh, you didn't congratulate me. To me, honestly, Porsha, I think she nobody friend. She just keeps everybody surface level. She likes to have a good kiki. They go out, they have fun. She don't really she nobody friend. Nene told us a long time ago. She's just
Ooh.
it's surface level. So for Shamea, she's like dying to get her love and attention. Porsha ain't nobody. Porsha real friend is her sister Lauren. Everybody else, it's just fair game.
And is that even her friend? That's just her assistant.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, I mean her actual sister.
I
Lauren.
know, but I'm just saying she don't even treat her like a sister. She treat her like the help.
And I think Shamea, yeah, if I'm Porsha, I'll be mad too. Why are you having side conversations? And why? Okay, if you want to talk, you can talk, but why is it being brought back onto the show? You know what I'm saying? And because if y'all were real friends, all of y'all would be on code, and you would not let this show break y'all up. And as for the alliance, I think Candy gave her that advice. She was just trying to, play the Candy playbook. And okay, you're going to recruit people, you're going to get people on your side, and you're going to have an alliance because the show is very tough. Things happen. You're going to need people to back you up. And Portia's like, girl, I've already been through this before. Alliances have made this show bad. It's broken up people, and the Nene versus everybody else, and even Porsha versus everybody else. Like, no, Portia's a vet. She's a seasoned vet. She knows how to play the game better than all of them. So for Shamea to deny there was an alliance, and then later on, oh no, we were trying to include you. We were trying to include you. It was like, girl, which one is it? I think Shamea, to be honest, she looks bad. She has an inferior complex. Like, you're supposed to be the bad bitch, the trophy
That's what
wife
I
that comes
said.
onto the show. And it's just like the fabulous, housewife. Instead, you're like trying, like, oh no, but you said this.
She's
But
unsure of herself. And
yeah,
it shows.
she's
Yeah.
a people pleaser. Like, but this happened, but this happened. Oh wait, you didn't congratulate me. We didn't go out. It's like, girl, what is going on? You made a whole video thanking her for the flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we didn't go out. So what? Y'all didn't go out. It's like, okay, you got a peach, but they've been wanting you to have a peach. Like, she's trying to flip. I'm telling you, they're one and the same. They flip things to make themselves the victim. And
Okay.
it's just, I don't know. Shamea, I think she needs a reset. She needs to come back next season. If she comes back. And she needs to, like, you need to give Porsha everything she gives you. If y'all are gonna be fake BFF, be fake BFF and be on code. If y'all are not, just say, even with Phaedra, just say, I don't F with her. It's okay. They did you dirty back then. Yeah, it was 10 years ago, but still you feel away. Just say that. Don't be like, oh, yeah, we talked, but then like y'all trying to ruin my engagement and yada 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 and da 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 and all of the I kiss Candy and Club, you kiss. It's like, what are we talking? Is this season 9 or season 16?
Right.
Even
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
and
And
even
I feel like whatever she's bringing up should have been brought up during the season.
yeah,
Like,
like,
bringing it up at this reunion is, to me, a moot
don't,
point. But
because even if you remember when Phaedra, you remember when she first came on, she was reading everybody. She's like, oh, strawberry shortcake, Kelly, and she was calling Drewzilla, and she was going off on everyone. She didn't say anything about Shamea. That was a choice. She
Yeah.
purposely didn't say anything about Shamea because in the reunion they said that they had talked about her coming back to the show, and I think Phaedra was trying to get Shamea's temperature, like, okay, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Are we going to talk about the past? And Shamea, she brushes everything off. And I'm so glad Cynthia and Angela called her out and said, girl, don't downplay your feelings. You feel a way. You feel a way she didn't go to your wedding. You feel a bit way about Dungeon Gate in season 9. So just be honest. Don't downplay it and then kind of like put it in your back pocket. And when you're not happy with somebody, you want to throw it out, or you're having side conversations and then it gets brought back to the show and then it just becomes a thing. So Shamea, just stand on your shit. You don't F with Phaedra, don't F with Phaedra. And even with Porsha, just, you have to reciprocate everything that she gives you. Don't try to be her BFF. It's
You're
that
right.
simple.
All right, Mickey, you got it all out, child. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's too much. It's like I hate it for her. I want her to be better. Like
Yeah.
she is like she washes everybody in real life.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's just
No, I
stand
agree.
on it. Stand on it. Be fabulous.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mickey. Appreciate you calling, friend.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Who is Chicken of the Sea?
Hey, my baby. I just
Hey.
had to call it. This Mother Wisdom. I want to end on this note, but I'll go ahead and go in on this note. You have me kind of second guessing Kenya these days because that head that she personally colored, I'm not sure if she has a license or not, but she did do the highlights. And I know when you're dealing with chemicals, you got to have a cosmetic license.
Oh.
It looked like the hair was a 3B or 3A type of
When
curl
you saw this
pattern.
at?
On her page, on
Okay.
her Kenya Moore Hair Care page
Uh-huh.
for the $25 deal for the
Uh-huh.
promotion. Yeah, it did. It looked like a female that wasn't of black, like full black descent. So I'm gonna
Oh.
have to give ATL and Michelle Brown her props when she stated that there may be a colorism issue when she posted the fact that they didn't want to do any promotions with 4C hair. It was very apparent, and it kind of saddened me and broke me to my core because we have to be able to provide the services for the demographic that is Atlanta, and Atlanta is black, not mixed, but black. But I just want to atone with you for not believing in the words that you speak on her when it comes to that. But that just hurt me to my core seeing that. But I'm glad that people are spilling their tea. So in this last reunion, Porsha admitted to knowing that she had the tea on Brittany
Mm-hmm.
and that she was supposed to assist with getting that information out. To me, that told me that Cynthia had already knew about that girl's pictures and she was grandstanding. And
Cynthia?
Cynthia.
How Cynthia get in it?
Cynthia Bailey. I'm going to get to Cynthia Bailey because
Okay.
she's on my inner list because she
Oh.
had Latasha over there singing, understanding, and she's supposed to be Candy's girl. I can't get with it, baby. But this how I know Cynthia knew about the pictures and how they was going to be shown because Porsha already stated that she knew she had the photos and the information and she was supposed to help the girl put it out there.
Uh-huh.
So this whole her
Well,
acting
what they got to do
upset
with
and
Cynthia?
mad, this how it has to do with Cynthia. If Porsha knew somebody that's on the show that she's getting close to or re close to, this Kenya that I'm talking about, then you know that Cynthia already knew. It goes back down to the cookie lady when Cynthia ran and told Sanya the information about the cookie lady, and then when Kenya brought it up and set that lady down, she already knew the tea.
Oh.
So it goes back about Cynthia and her character and how she wants to show up on the film, but not on that phone. Nene clocked it a long time ago about how that girl be 50 Cent on the phone, but she's Cynthia Bailey of Essence Magazine on the TV.
Okay, I get it.
You can never win when you play dirty. And that was
You're
old
right.
Phaedra kind of move, baby. I ain't feeling it. But why do you think they stretching this mess out?
I don't know.
Michelle, we got 3 episodes and they could have got done with it in 2
Me
if we
too.
really want to be
Yes.
honest, in 1. This
Okay.
season was
It's
lackluster.
just a
They
bunch
didn't
of
get
fluff, and they keep talking
bunch
about
of
the same
fluff,
stuff over and over again.
bunch of fluff. You came out of retirement for no reason, girl. You giving us these exclusive stories on ATLN.com. Make sure you go there and you click on it. Drop a comment, y'all. But you came out of retirement for this week watered down season with
know,
it's
right?
green, it's glory greens with no season, baby. We could have went down to
Not
Busy
the
Bees
glory
for that,
greens,
baby.
child. Not the
Yes,
glory.
we could have went to Busy Bees.
Oh
It's just
no.
crazy to me
Well,
that
I
they
like chicken, friend.
well, I just gotta say this, girl. It's just crazy to me that the producers think this is what we want to see. We don't want to see this mess. And for Portia to bring out the mama drama, leave that
Uh,
for the mamas. The
uh,
ladies, you know, sell, get. Yeah, your mama had financial problems. She couldn't go to your daddy to get the money, so her best friend bought it, put her name on it. But when she paid for it, she paid for it. We can't be
mhm.
upset that became that baby's daycare, and
Okay.
y'all learn a little bit more about that. But Shamea, just be a mother. You should have allowed your life and your livelihood to be what the show is about for you, and you chasing this dream about being in the forefront because you've been nothing but extra in everything that you do, even in your friendships.
Mm,
But this was your time to be, you know, supporting cast as a supporting actress, not
mhm.
the main actress. But it's just crazy that you squandered this opportunity because you thought you was gonna get some empathy and sympathy with
Mm.
what was happening with your daughter. And we praying that she gets good, but don't use your baby. Don't fight with your baby. Fight with your words. Fight with your deeds. Fight with your life.
All
Don't
right.
fight with the children, baby. But I just
Okay.
have to say, ATL, I do apologize because in this moment about
Mhm.
Kenya Moore Hair Spa and the type of models that they were going after, they was
Mm.
definitely going after a type of hair quality that was not something that you will see
And where's she gonna
within
put
our.
this content? She gonna put it on her YouTube channel?
I'm not sure it's gonna be on a YouTube channel, but it's probably gonna be on Kenya Moore Hair Spa Instagram because I know that that was
Okay.
posted
Okay.
there. So when I
Okay.
saw, I was like, yes, I had to put the alien up in the comment section because you told the truth, girl. You
All
told the truth.
right. I always try to. Thank you,
Yes.
friend. Thank
Even
you,
in your
child.
skew view, of course, baby. I
All
gotta
right.
give it up to the queen.
All
All
right.
right.
Good night. Oh, hey, discerning. Hello, hello. You muted.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you doing?
Guess what, Michelle?
What, girl?
It's my birthday. It's
Happy
my birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday. Happy
Thank you.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you. Thank
birthday.
you. Thank you. Ah, yes, I'm 51. I'm
You
51.
are a Leo, honey. Y'all just barely made it.
Ah, no, you didn't.
Y'all July Leos, y'all just listen. Y'all ain't real Leos. Y'all little
Oh,
lion cubs. We the
oh,
lion.
whatever. We strong. We
You had to
strong.
be in August to roar. Y'all be like,
Ah.
we like, ah.
We started it, baby. Y'all in August. Y'all come
Yeah, y'all
after
started,
us.
but we ended. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, y'all started. That's
Come on,
okay. But we the
come on,
one that make it big and boisterous. I'm just saying.
come
That's why I said y'all the cubs. Y'all the little babies, the little baby
on.
Leos.
Nah.
We the
We started
grown
it, baby.
Leos. We the grown ones. We seasoned. We up there at the end. We done came through the whole season. We big and bold and bright. We wear our lioness colors, honey. I'm just saying.
All my Leos in the house, shout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Leo.
You funny, Michelle. Listen,
Happy
Michelle, I was
birthday.
just listening to everybody, and I'm disappointed in Shamea because I felt like her daughter and what her daughter was going through
Mhm.
was her storyline. And I
Mm.
felt like I do believe she helped other women, but I felt like she really could have focused in on that. And I just feel like with the whole thing with Porsha, Shamea lied, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry because if you my best friend, if Michelle, if you and I were best friends, I'm not going to go to females that I do not know and begin to open up my heart. I understand they were on a show,
Mhm.
but those girls have been friends since grade school. So there's a thing called loyalty. And I don't know, maybe everybody's not built like me. I'm 51 today, okay?
Mhm.
I don't even do that now. I taught my daughter that. Like, you don't talk about your friends. If you got a problem with one friend, don't go to the other friend and talk about it. Talk to your friend and talk to them in private. You
Yeah.
ain't got to gossip about it. And so I just feel like Shamea, she just came out a liar this season. I feel like
Yeah.
Portia receipts was receding. I remember when Porsha congratulated her, and Shamea was singing, talking about Porsha congratulated me for being on the show, and then you got up in there in that reunion talking about she called. Well, you got on the show
I
talking
guess
about she
for
called
me,
you.
and I don't want to like discount or take away from Portia's receipts, but I just know because Porsha is a seasoned reality show veteran
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she knows how important receipts are.
correct.
That doesn't make the story true. That just means
Okay,
you got receipts to back
right,
up your story.
right.
So with Shamea, for me, I feel like, yes, of course, Porsha sent me flowers. I'm gonna celebrate and I'm gonna, do that publicly,
Mhm,
because that's what they do on social media.
mhm,
However, I don't feel like Shamea had the support of Porsha. Like when you look at all of the public statements
mhm,
that Porsha has made about other people, the Phaedras and the whoever, hell,
mhm,
she even said something about Kim Zolciak coming back one time. You know what I'm saying? But
mhm,
you never heard her have that same type of support for Shamea. Now, is Shamea wrong for not saying how she felt? Absolutely. But
mhm.
Portia wasn't a supportive friend. Sending flowers, a little congratulations. She did the bare minimum. And Shamea took that bare minimum and put it on social media and made it seem like it was something big, which gave Portia the ammunition she needed to say, well, see, I did say congratulations, but that don't mean you celebrated with me, sis. You
But see,
didn't
you
do
know what,
everything
Michelle?
we always do. You see
You
what I'm
know what,
saying?
Michelle? That goes deeper though. And how I feel it goes deeper is I used to be a Shamea. I
Mm,
used to be a people pleaser. And then I was one of those that, okay, say somebody did something to me. Well, I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to just take the peace road. And then, I'm just let it go. They didn't mean it. And you try to find the good. But after a while, that resentment builds up and then it comes out in a way that you didn't expect it. And that's why that's not who I am now, because who I am now, I have my voice. So I know
mhm,
how to speak. You know what I'm saying? And if you hurt me, I'm going to tell you, and then I'm not going to hold you to it. I feel like Shamea had a whole lot of resentment from years ago with Porsha. This ain't something that just started. She's
mhm.
been holding on to stuff. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
Yeah,
then it exploded on the show.
yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
And so
But
that's
again,
why I
she
feel,
been
yeah.
she's wrong for holding on to stuff. She's wrong for being a
Mhm.
people pleaser. But Portia is wrong for the stuff that she did that caused Shamea to hold the shit in. Like
Mm.
it's some stuff that Portia has did wrong now.
Yeah.
Don't act
And
like
then
Portia is and the fact that every single time somebody tries to hold Portia accountable, Portia has an excuse about why she's not a good
she
friend. Oh, I'm
mhm.
going through a divorce. Oh, I'm
Right.
fighting to this.
Right.
Oh, my cousin I'm
Passed
in
away.
mourning. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And so it's like instead of just listening and hearing her friend out, she kind of gives
I
that,
do
oh,
agree with that.
but me, I
Yeah,
was
I
going
agree
through
with that.
something,
Yep.
So that's
I
what I
agree
didn't
with
like
that.
about it.
I agree with that because there were times in the show where Shamea was trying to have Portia hear her, and
Mhm,
Portia was basically tuning her out,
mhm,
in her own way. And then
mhm,
Portia grabbed her hand at the, and they was at the restaurant, and she's like, "I don't want this to break up,"
mhm,
which I thought they were good,
mhm.
But I really do hope that they get back. You know what I really do. Sometimes
Yeah.
friendships, sometimes they do break down
And I think they
completely,
will. I
you
think that I
know?
mean, here's the thing about these Atlanta girls and these Atlanta relationships and these Atlanta
Mhm.
reality shows, even with
Mhm.
Shamia still knowing Portia for all the years,
Mhm.
they kind of had a rift around that Phaedra situation too.
I
They
think
stopped hanging
Shamia's
around
upset
each other
about
and then
Phaedra.
came back.
Don't you
Um,
think Shamia a little upset about Phaedra
of
for
course she is.
Michelle?
Of course. Of
Okay.
course. She probably and she's upset about the Phaedra stuff too. And she's upset that they've
Mhm.
never had a conversation about it. She said it on the show. We've never
Mhm.
us three, like we've hung out, I've hung out with
Mhm.
Phaedra separately. I've hung out with Portia separately, but we've never
Mhm.
had a conversation about what happened to put it to
Mhm.
bed. And so of course, like you said, she held it in. That's her fault.
Yeah.
But
Right. Yeah.
it's just all bad. Like
Yeah.
everybody's human. Everybody is flawed.
Yeah.
Shamia is
Yeah.
flawed, Portia is
Yeah.
flawed, Phaedra is flawed, and I know
Right.
people keep sitting here saying that I'm going in on Portia. I'm not going in on Portia. I'm just saying
Mhm.
she's not as good of a friend as y'all keep saying.
Mhm. Yeah, I think looking at it from the television, like you said, we all was looking at what she was going through, but then I was also looking at what Shamea was going through, and it made me wonder how often did Porsha support Shamea through her daughter's journey. Like, when you say being a friend, like to me, Shamea needed friends around her. I don't know if Porsha did that off camera, but it made me wonder, was Porsha a friend to Shamea during her daughter's journey? Because the baby girl done had multiple surgeries.
Yeah.
And so there's no way my best friend is going to go through that alone. So it made me wonder if, I don't know, Shamea never mentioned it.
Porsha was going through a divorce, honey. She wasn't there.
Right. Yeah. Because even the times, I just feel like though, but I do wish that Shamea would have focused a little bit more on her daughter. And that storyline, I understood about her husband not wanting to be on the show or whatnot. But I just think that was a strong storyline. Maybe some people may have not thought that, but
And maybe it'll grow in the next season. We shall
yeah,
see.
you think they'll bring her back?
I do.
You do? You
I
think
do.
all of them are gonna come back?
I don't think all of them coming back, but I think Shamea coming back.
What you think
That's
about
just what I think. I don't know, but I do think Shamea will be back.
what you think about when Andy said that Phaedra, she didn't need to secure a spot
Oh, because Phaedra even said it weeks before that. She was on page 6 or something and said she had a guaranteed contract through 17. So we already knew she was
Wow.
coming back 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how they do that. They give them a guaranteed contract.
I don't know if they do them all that way, but I know they did
Uh-huh.
Phaedra because think about it. She came in the middle of a season. They
She
not
sure
gonna give her
did.
a contract for just 4 episodes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So whatever contract she got was for the end of season 16 and full season 17.
What you gonna think they're gonna do with Angela and her husband?
No, I mean, Peter Thomas said on Nene Leakes show
Right.
that they, look at cracks in relationships and they use them. Now,
Yeah.
Angela and Charles certainly have some cracks in the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
Yeah.
are,
Right.
but you can see the insecurity in her. It's
Mhm.
so unfortunate, that
That's
you gotta
sad.
force your husband to come to the internet and say
Mhm.
he loved you and he didn't mean what he said. And
Right.
so because she's done that, it's giving them the
The
ammunition.
ammunition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so of course they're gonna bring her back because they're gonna, exploit it, in my opinion.
Do you think they're gonna try to do something with Shamea and her husband? Do you think they'll try to,
They probably will try. I mean, I don't think anything is off limits. That's why he don't want to be a part of it. But yeah, I don't. And you know what's so crazy? I think Porsha be the one to try to exploit it.
Wow.
That's just my opinion. I don't know for sure.
Wow. That's messed up.
So,
Mm, mm, mm.
yeah, I mean,
That's
you got to
messed
think
up.
about these people is on the clock. This is a
Yeah.
job. They
Right.
working for big money. This not just no, 9 to 5 either. They working for a big contract, big money, endorsements, all of that. So of course they're gonna do what they can to entertain you. So we'll
Wow.
see.
So that means betray your friend, basically. Which
Pretty
we've
much.
seen happen on Housewives. I mean,
That
of
means file for
Atlanta.
divorce and getting your husband detained. That means a lot of stuff.
Child, that Simon interview. Ooh.
Mhm.
Michelle.
Wait till
Well,
part
Michelle,
2.
that's why that's why I've been a member for so long because
Uh-huh.
I mean, you just drop the tea. I don't go anywhere else. I don't listen to nothing else.
Aw.
I be like, Michelle is gonna bring it.
You can listen to other
Now,
people now. Just come
well,
back.
no, I do got
And then I can be
one.
like, I had told you.
Nah. I only have one other, but she comes over to you.
Oh, okay.
She comes over to you and you call her out. Then you have Bingeworthy. He's a mod on your channel,
Uh-huh.
but
Bingeworthy is
no,
amazing.
yeah, no, I don't be fooling around because the folk be telling stories,
Oh.
and so I be like, I just wait on Michelle because I know Michelle gonna give us the facts, and then we get a front row seat, Michelle.
Yeah.
We get we
I
knew
try to get
about.
y'all stuff that can't nobody else get. I try.
Correct. We knew about Brittany, baby, when it happened. Okay, we was all on that live.
I'm
Baby.
trying to get Brittany on here, child. I've been working on the sideline. I'm trying to get
Get
some more
her.
people, child. I'm gonna give me some more interviews.
Yeah. What's they look like?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I wonder about that. They see that comment?
Maybe I get Shamea, child. Let me get Shamea on the line, child.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Maybe she'll
Shamea
talk
says she
now.
loved Porsha,
Mhm.
so she said
And
she
I don't
still
doubt that
loves.
she does. I don't doubt it. But you
Yeah.
can love people who don't treat you right.
Yeah. You can love them from a distance for a while.
Mhm.
You know, your motives will come out. Your motives will come out. I just think their relationship is deeper. You know, it's so deep, Michelle. And I'm not gonna go into
And that's
everything
what I
that I
mean. When you
feel.
have friends for that long, you're like the keeper of secrets. They got your secrets and you got
That's
theirs.
it. That's right. That's
So
right. Yeah, yeah. You know, and Porsha has been through with her sister, and you know, she's been through with a lot of people. I'm not sure where that stems from. You know, she was in therapy at one point. You know,
well,
she might have should have stuck with
I'm
that.
gonna leave Porsha alone because people say I drag her too much.
They say you drag Porsha.
Yeah, but she sent me
We
some
love
tequila, so I like
we
to
love Porsha. She sure
We
did
do.
send you that
That
tequila.
tequila was good,
Yeah,
child.
was it good?
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, yeah. We
I did
love
a
Porsha.
Patreon last night. I made me a cocktail and we had a tea
You
session.
did? Okay, okay, yeah. We love them all. We love them all. They know
We
this is what we
do.
do. Yeah, this is what we do. I mean, they're on the show for us to talk about.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
don't know why people get mad. Anyway, well, thank you, discerning
All
friends.
right,
Happy
see y'all.
birthday. I hope you
All
have a
right.
wonderful day,
Thank you,
evening.
Michelle. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hey, Dr. Cole.
Hey, Michelle, how are you, dear?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent. I just wanted to chime in. I'm a 25-year veteran educator, and I love people who do their reference and their research. And I have to respect the game for what you do, minus a degree. It doesn't even matter because we have a lot of educated fools out here. But the way you do your research and the way you really try to stand for the truth and uplifting Black women, I just wanted to say thank you because it's very difficult for us in every industry. We all struggle and we all have to fight when we're in the rooms or trying to get in the rooms to get that respect. And, you know, I'm a Jersey girl, so I remember when Wendy Williams would shout you out on her show and things of that nature. And I just want you to continue to keep fighting the good fight for the sisterhood, because there are those of us who respect what you are doing. But I wanted to come up here and just give evidence and credence to what you do, and just thank you for what you're doing out here.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Oh,
You don't know that means
absolutely.
a lot. That means a lot because I be windmilling like,
No, you do windmill. And unfortunately, as a culture, we as Black women do more tearing down of one another than uplifting one another. And I just cannot subscribe to that, because when you're educating children and you see what they have to leave the school with to be out in society, especially women of all colors, but when you are a Black woman and you see what the young women will have to deal with, I have to be that light wherever I go and encourage. And I know that you have encouraged me when you're like, I'm trying to be in my soft life era. And we always trying to come up on the rough side of the mountain, but that's like a cultural thing that we got to break out of. You know what I'm saying? So the
We
fact
ain't
that you're
always
doing
gotta be
that.
struggle people and struggling and scrimping and scraping to survive. We ain't always gotta do that. We can,
We don't have to do that. No, exactly. So I just wanted to tell you,
luxuriate.
thank you. Yeah, for sure. And that 4C piece that you called out, I was all up in the comments because, you know, I'm a natural hair girl. And if you know anything about natural hair, and although I can understand if you're just trying to wash somebody's hair and get some quick content, then put more context around it. But you can have heat trained hair that's 4C that can get a silk press if you know what you're doing. You don't have to X those people out of your process, if you will, because don't want all women of all races to come in and contribute. So you calling that out and bringing voice to it, I appreciate that from a cultural standpoint, because we have been discriminated against because of our natural hair in professional spaces. And that's why the Crown Act and various things that people are fighting for are so important. And when you bring that little piece to it, it helps advance the culture. So I just wanted to say thanks for all that you do. And I've been watching you since the pandemic, when I was, you know, leading a school as a principal and trying to get some laughs and some joy. And I've been watching you since then, but this is the first time I've chimed in. So I just wanted to say thank you for what you do, sis.
Oh, thank you. And I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Have a good one, and God bless your mom too. I'm taking care of my mother too. So God bless you. Okay.
Yeah, all in the same boat.
We are
At
in
the
the
age
boat,
we are,
sis.
you know, and it's just it's a blessing to be able to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Absolutely.
so look, hearts to your mom as well, friend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Okay. Keep doing
All
what
right.
you're doing.
Thanks. Bye. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Y'all gonna make me cry. Oh my God. Hey Mel, how you doing?
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
I'm good.
That was a beautiful call.
It was. Oh my God.
It was a beautiful call.
I'm not gonna cry.
It,
Hey.
well,
What's
no,
going
no,
on?
it's okay. You deserve it. I just want to call him not to be too long because I know I'm so mad I missed it because I wanted to hear. I was looking forward to you a lot this week. Actually, I was looking forward to you. But basically, since I didn't see the beginning, I'm just going to say, listen, I love the interview that you did with with Simon.
Oh, thank you so much. I talked about it at the beginning, but go ahead, child. Give me that
I,
interview is so like when I
yeah,
say it's so long and it's so much that y'all have not seen yet. I just can't wait to show y'all the rest of it. But again, I wanted to edit it, and that's what I said earlier. I wanted it edited because just us sitting there talking, I get it. It was good information and all of that, but edited with the references and it is to me made it so much better. Made it like a little documentary, and I liked it that way.
yeah,
So,
it was good. And you know what? Listen, people are giving you flowers on different platforms. I've seen people talk in a favorable way
oh
about you
wow,
today.
thank you, thank you,
So
bloggers. Appreciate
yeah,
you.
you know what? So you deserve it. And also, to the other caller, I have to say too, when it comes to Atlanta, the city of Atlanta and the women of Atlanta, the businesses there, you do know it. I mean, that was the education for me coming to your channel this past year to see you. You're probably one of the only ones who come on YouTube, and I love this. You go, you know what, everybody? I know something a year in advance. You truly knew something a year in advance. It's still kind of shocking that Kenya was not there, but you said it in 2024. I mean, you knew every single part. It's all like, okay, well,
And I
yeah,
came I remember the day I found out, I came live from my bedroom and I said, Kenya Moore has been indefinitely suspended. And those exact words, people started regurgitating those exact words. And I was the first person to say
you
it. I
were.
remember.
I remember it too. I mean, even though Kenya was doing smoke screen, and mind you too, I want to say this too. I was a member of Team Twirl at one point, but at the end of the day, I don't hate the woman. I don't think anybody hates her. It's just that the action she did last year and the stunts and show she's done this year on her YouTube channel has not been really good. So we just have to. We're not trying to tear down a black woman. We're just trying to hold her accountable. We don't want her to do this going forward, messing up her own bag. I mean,
Right.
I want her to do well too, but she made a hot mess. But back to you. You did a really good job, and yeah, I enjoyed the interview. I'm looking forward to other parts of the interview. It was something else I wanted to say too, because you had some interesting topics, and I'm sorry, I'm so mad I missed it. The T app and all that, because I heard about this too. But I'm gonna.
Porsha and Shamea, Jess Hilarious. Yeah. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and it was I think you said the T app was on your thing too.
Oh yeah, the T app and people getting doxxed for the T app. Did you hear about the T app?
I did. I did. I just thought, it's just a crazy time to date. Again, I'm a gay man. So, but the thing is, in every genre, to be honest with you, Michelle, people do, some insecure people or some really scared people, no matter if you're a straight man or a straight woman or a gay man, they all seem to love to go out there and say, hey, everybody, I'm dating somebody new. Can you tell me about them? Can you give me the
Right.
receipts about them? And
Right.
it's common now. Some people used to do it on Discord, or they still do it on Discord. There's a lot of Discord that I was a part of at one point, and people just do that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I don't think any app or any Discord or any website is going to tell you that the person that you've brought into your life, you got to use your intuition, and you
Right.
got to be very slow with the people. And if you have to investigate them tip top to bottom, then maybe that's not the person you need to be with. To be honest
That's
with you.
true.
You
That's
shouldn't
true.
be out there exposing and looking around and all that kind of stuff. I'm not currently, I mean, this is late night. I'm not currently dating anybody because I don't
Mhm.
trust people in New York City, to be honest with you.
I
I
don't trust
really,
people in Atlanta, child. I get it.
I, we got that in common. I
The
don't,
friends that I have been my friends for years.
yeah.
And so it's just so scared meeting like new people, new
It,
guys. You know what I mean? It's terrifying to me.
it is. And, I don't know if it's the times we live in, but, it is scary. So
Mhm.
I'm not a woman, so I won't have the dangers of being attacked as I know my sisters and
Mhm.
have that. But it's always scary to be vulnerable to another human being, especially if they are narcissistic or they enjoy hurting
Mhm.
people emotionally. I'm
Mhm.
saying, so that's kind of what keeps me out of it because I don't want to deal with the mess. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I just think if it's that scary for whoever you are, just take a break, like I've done. Take a break, sit
And
down,
it's
work
okay
on.
to date yourself. It's okay to be alone. It's okay.
Amen.
Like, and that's why I be laughing like people out be in my comments. You ain't got no man. You need to get you a man. And I'm like, you got one. What is it doing for you?
Right. Oh, you know what Betty had too, Michelle? You know, they said you don't got no man. I said, well, I might have one in 2028, but in 2025, they crazy. Everybody crazy. Need to grow up. So let's just try to figure out a couple of
But
years.
honestly, I have plenty of men. Y'all
I'm sure you do.
I just don't have no husband. I got plenty of
Okay.
men.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you trust them probably, and they treat you
Yes.
nicely, like they're
Yes.
supposed to. Yeah. So that's just what I wanted to say. I'm sorry I missed everything at the beginning, but I was looking forward to you coming on because I was thinking about you with this interview, and yeah, you're just on point. I'm just learning you more and more as I watch your channel, and I'm just so grateful that I found you, and your TV on point. You know, you be on point. You're funny, and you defend yourself, which I should also tell you I like. You know, because when you do defend
I
yourself
ain't
in
gonna
a
let no
nice
people
way.
try to silence me. Because that's what they be trying to do. They try to make you feel a way about yourself that you will not be confident enough to come on camera. And people do it all the time. I have seen the psychological games that they play, like the Junkie Dinevs and the T.S. Madisons and the Claudias and all of them. It's
Mhm.
like they want me not to be on camera. They want me not to say how I feel. And because they want me not to, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Well, the Claudia Jordans and the Funkies, I totally agree with you about that. Absolutely, absolutely.
It's room for all of us though. That's what's so crazy. And it's like, let me say what I want to say on my platform. Y'all say what y'all want to say on y'all.
Yeah.
Really. So
It is. Well, you know what? I'll let you. You had a good night. I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry. Again, I'm gonna catch you at one of your shows at the beginning. I think I'm actually gonna probably sign up to one of your, because you know, for years I've seen you, and the fun part, your audience, your regulars, they go, Michelle, we got to go to Patreon. I'm like,
yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do it tonight. They know I'm not going tonight because I went last night.
okay. Yeah,
But yeah,
because
Patreon is a vibe.
it's
You
a
gotta
party
go.
over there. It sounds like everybody having a good time. Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
it is.
check out the other subscriptions. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Have a good weekend. Have a good
All right,
weekend.
you too, Mel. Thank you for calling. All right. Hold on, we got one more call. I'm taking one more call. Miss Goodwine, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Patreon is the vibe. Are we going there tonight?
Okay, Mr. Motivation.
I ain't gonna be Mr. Motivation because I've been on here long enough to know.
I'm not gonna
I did have a question. You kind of answered my question.
Okay.
A lot of people is talking about Gerald not wanting to be on the show.
Mhm.
The housewives' husbands always complained about them not being able to get money because they were a part of the show. What is the
Right.
real issue that everyone is having with Gerald not wanting to be on the show?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Gerald don't want to film for free.
That's
I
how
don't
I
know, but
feel.
he's been on the show. It's just been very limited. It's not like we don't see him. It's not like Big Papa. Remember Big Papa back in the day? We
Yeah.
knew he existed, but we never saw him. But then later on, we found out who he was or whatever. But it's not like that. We see Gerald. We see him on FaceTime. We see him walking through. He come to the parties or whatever. He just don't want to be mic'd up. He don't want to be on camera.
And I agree. Like if I'm not getting paid for it, what am I doing? I'll be a friend of the show just like everyone else is.
Mhm.
And
And he
then
probably, he got a real job, real stuff. He won't. I mean, I don't know. And yeah, people say he got skeletons, but my thing is, but we see him. We know who he is. So if he got skeletons, they would still be dropped if he was on the show, wouldn't it? I mean, because we see him. It's not like we don't know his identity.
I feel like people will make up receipts. In the world that we're living in to this day, they will make up receipts no matter what. And Real Housewives of Atlanta reality TV period breaks up marriages and friendships. So we all see this playing out live. At the end of the day, if I'm not being sponsored for it, there's no need for me to work as hard. I'm gonna do the bare minimum, like you said.
I agree.
My other question was about this the streamer. The streamer, I feel like, and you have said it many times on your show before, you can't hit me and tell me how hard to hit you back. At the end of the day, you're sitting up here saying that you don't like black people, but we're the one that's funding you. Y'all always need us to put you in the spotlight, but then when we put you in the spotlight, you want to talk down on us. I do not like that at all.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I feel like
and him not taking accountability, like you sitting right there with a room full of black people, and they're asking you the tough questions, and you don't want to answer them. Then you get, away from them and crash out, and then you want to issue an apology. To me, it's not sincere. Like you still the same person. Like it was just a year and a half ago when you were saying those things. So I
it's
don't
not
know.
sincere, but that was his way because that's the new day and age now. If I apologize, you have to forgive me and move on. No, we're not going to move on. You did this to us. We're still hurting behind it. You can't make me move on when you want me to move on. And I think a lot of people need to understand that nowadays. Everybody's crying about all of this stuff going on in the community. Oh, pick me, pick me. But at the end of the day, if I said this about you, I should not only accept responsibility, but I should allow you the freedom to forgive me when you're ready to forgive me.
When you're ready to, right. And
And a lot
look,
of people don't
it
have that.
reminds me of my situation, child. How everybody be get over it, get over it, get over it. How you gonna tell somebody to get over something?
That's true. And I've been watching you for a long time. I come in sometimes and my name is Tarsha Y most of the time, but I changed it
Okay.
because we have so many Tarshas on here. So and I
It is
thought
a
my
lot
name was
of
unique, but we have a lot of Tarshas on here. However, I've seen that and I can't tell you when to let it go. I offended you, so how can I tell you when to let something go? And I just wish that this culture understands that because this is what's bringing the culture down. This pick me, or I'm a victim. I did this, you did this to me. But what about the 10,000 things you did to me? And I choose to respond to this one thing.
Okay.
So those are the two things that I had to call in about. But Mickey got to tell me her secret. How she always get in.
Because I'll tell you the secret and everybody can know because the link is always the same.
Cool, copy, got it.
So whatever link you just called in on tomorrow or whenever next time I go live, if you're still in your browser, save it in your browser, whatever, refresh, you in the back.
Got it. Got it. You have a good night, Michelle.
All right, you too, Miss Goodwine.
Bye-bye.
Well, all right, you guys. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. This has been a wonderful live. Okay, I am streaming simultaneously on Twitch, X, which is Twitter, and Facebook. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, and including YouTube, which is the main platform. If you are not following me on Twitch, please do so. It's ATLian Twitch over there. On Facebook, I am Straight from the A, and everywhere else, TikTok, Instagram, I am ATLian. So I appreciate everyone. This has been a fun live. We talked about a lot of stuff. Okay. We talked about oh yeah, I was on Rumble too, but I don't know why I stopped streaming on Rumble. Rumble was getting on my nerves. Twitch gonna get on my nerves too, but at least with Twitch, like the Twitch got like the real life content or whatever. But Rumble, I guess I created an account on Rumble because I know that if anything ever happens to my YouTube or whatever, I could, still have some other platforms where y'all will find me on. So there's that. Anyway, and subscribe to my Patreon. I will be dropping the full unedited version of the interview soon. Okay. I will be dropping part 2 of the interview, probably this week. What's today? I don't know. Probably, hopefully Monday, Sunday. I don't know, but I'll let y'all know. It takes a while. That was a long ass interview. And again, it takes a while to edit and stuff. And so, I don't want to harass my editor. Shout out to my editor. Shout out to Benjworthy. I love him so much. Yes, go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta, but it's Friday, so I ain't going to sleep. I might have me another cocktail. Shout out to Porsha. Shout out to Cocktail Courier. Shout out to I forgot the name of the tequila that was in the box, but shout out to the tequila. Shout out to the Peach Please margarita. It's all very good. I will see you guys in the next video.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.
Oh, I gotta play all my stuff. Okay, hold on.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
I forgot I had all these back here. Straight from the A will tell you the truth. Okay, I will say, oh, there goes Cynthia. Oh, yeah, Cynthia unblocked me, so I play Cynthia. Shout out to Cynthia Bailey. Love you, friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Cynthia, follow me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't
okay?
fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna
I
fight.
ain't gonna pull my wig. Now we ain't gonna be pulling no wig.
Last but not least, since we mentioned Wendy, that one's back here too. Look at Wendy.
We shared with you a sneak peek of Atlanta's upcoming season, and it seemed in the clip Porsha was questioning Cordell's sexuality. Well, Cordell has now hit back. He spoke to the people at straightfromtheA.com. Our sources are everywhere. And this is what Cordell said.
I don't know why the husbands always come to me. I don't know. It's interesting. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'll be that. Okay. I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. And I love you guys. Good night.